Yeah, yeah, you know they had. We don't start since 3 seconds ago. So, Oka Nasri Clovis, must shake your hand. Welcome for Switzerland.
Yes, thank you.
We're here today for Switzerland for do our Swiss dialogue. Swiss negotiation. Yes, we'll get conditions on without preconditions.
Without preconditions.
Without preconditions,
yes.
but we must get a mediator. Now condition that, but the dialogue has without precondition. another condition that say this dialogue it must be in a neutral country. But no condition without preconditions. You hear me now? So today, number 28th day for October 2022, where Oka Nasri Clovis, it don't come for Switzerland, make we get this Swiss dialogue. And then we go chat. So as now join me, una share extensively. Oka Nasri Clovis day for day two. It match fire for share. Una give me 1 or 2 minutes. We'll match fire for share and then we'll come through it after. My country people then.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Now we'll get Cameroonianness, my country people then. Thank you, plenty my country people then. Today, number 28th day for October 2022. Did I say 21 last time? I probably said 21. No, we're there for 2022, my country people then. So, we're there here for Swiss dialogue and negotiation without preconditions with Oka Nasri Clovis, Una countryman junior. So, I want for first of all apologize for Una because they will start this live broadcast 30 minutes later than planned. Now, because Oka Nasri Clovis a flight into Switzerland, Zurich, where it began for this grand national dialogue without preconditions with countrymen. It will be delayed, the flight will be delayed, so we blame on the pilot. Now, why that way we start this live broadcast a little bit later. So, we then have for Switzerland, because Amber terrorists, they say they want dialogue now only for Switzerland. They get their conditions, where even though they talk say they want dialogue without preconditions, they get conditions say it must happen now for a neutral country and a bunch of other preconditions. Now, so now, and also, we don't hear Amber terrorists them, including Paul Nilong and a bunch of other ones, the way their names may not even be worth us mentioning. The talk say countryman enough it enter back for Cameroon, for Pays. And since countryman enough enter back for Pays, because I don't chop plenty of Paul BI money as per their own assertions, so I know if enter Cameroon, so now why that way it will be incumbent on Oka Nasri Clovis to fly from Cameroon to Switzerland. Clovis, you get passport?
I don't fly Cam already though.
You don't fly Cam? Yes. You know, so when you can't dialogue, you don't need passport no. Like how the one day they go for Maryland, do they need a passport?
For where?
You get visa? No, but you also day here for Switzerland no. Fantastic. Manga Bell the salute you. We say hello Clovis and Igwe and my beautiful black legs them. So Mina Lifaka also they live say share as you join. Countryman and Oka Nasri Clovis. Now Clovis, as the C say this, so you don't land for Switzerland, you're looking fresh, you're looking buff. As well, you see, you get eyeglasses, and now they look at that new look. Very soon they will talk to this, so you don't fall bush now. You represent. Now you be a Yahoo boy, eh? So now, I beg, explain for them why you wear glasses today, I beg.
Okay, I started back with the people there.
Yes.
You know, say, Tawanka here, due to the traffic, Wait there.
Air traffic.
Yes,
Air traffic.
air traffic.
Yes.
So I therefore use another means.
Yes.
Where
You take Okada, Air Okada.
Air Okada. Yeah, that's why I put on the glass.
It will protect your vision. But small Sansan still enter.
Yes.
For 33,000 feet altitude. Sansan still enter your eye. Okay, sorry, we jest, of course. So now they fine. Put the phone down now. Actually, the phone, the one talk. You don't share, it's enough. Now, make we talk. Yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, you make a live broadcast where we're going to play football for football match with DDR Center. Now for Boya, no be so.
Yeah.
Boya Buea on a different one.
Boya.
The same Boya.
Yes.
So Bolster Institute, Southwest region. For Cameroon,
yes.
And now you're there for Switzerland.
Yes.
One dash shall never end. But now that's even besides the point. Now, as the talk say countryman enough it can Cameroon. I don't hear to the some shit. No white last the talk today, so you know if you go back for DDR Center, where you been now one of the ex-combatants of DDR Center for Boya. So now how you pass, do manage, do live broadcast, but before you even want to talk about that one, you wear the amber flag. And yes, the people. So now any pieces of cloth where you're gonna blow a white na amber flag. No, so Greece na amber flag. Uruguay na amber. So,
frustration.
Now frustration. Okay, go on. So explain how you manage to DDR Center.
I say first of all, wait till they need for understand. I say me I be Okanase Clovis, and all the ex-combatants at DDR Center, they are my brothers. I get their interest and heart. And I don't see some idiot shit no white blacks. We don't frustrate. We frustration they can't kill it. They want come, they make empty noise. You see that frustration. So you see I say action speak more than word.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now idiot way man they make more say you know if you go for the play where you don't know the place how the place look like. At the chop for the at the sleep for day. I know how the life day for day. Understand the greater position will tell anybody how the place look like and what their challenges. Waiting to go on and waiting to go on. That's an idiot way because they need some political mafia. If not, she done one or two, convince some small 2 or 2 people inside the center, give them small 30,000 francs for in order to disrupt, in order to frustrate their own life. When they don't even understand by manipulation. So now what's the difference between you and the center and the bush? Where someone will manipulate you inside the center. Now stupidity. Well, so I just can't say the people don't realize themselves say now. There's some bunch of idiots where I don't need for you to make it say maybe relevant because as far as I'm concerned, it's not my level.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and so when I play the football now, who win?
Well, the thing I say.
I doubt the way you talk, I miss when I losses. Whenever some person talk like that, when I don't say the belay. See what will happen. No first go. Una score first go. Wait, question. You score. You score.
And I give pass now.
You give pass. So okay.
So
so you do not assist. Which position you be playing?
I be playing at 9 shirt.
Okay. So you be striker away, no score.
No, the thing I say no.
Okay.
I be 9 shirt.
Yes.
You know they will give you supply.
Yes.
Because I be my if I turn so as I see small gap. Now lighting. So
you enter.
So now I realize say this on the backside weak.
Okay.
And the side.
So you enter for midfield.
I come for midfield
for support.
Yes. And shift the person may go play nice so that might give you supply.
And then you supply him.
Yes.
You got so at least you
no,
set you one goal.
I set you one goal.
When I lost by how many one?
The match end.
Yes.
2-1.
2-1.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Only 2.
2-1.
Okay.
When we say we always want to win the match, but due to the favor, we don't look and say
okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Chivuna.
The Chivuna.
Now so like some man be there with no game money for buy big Guinness. It talks say no they drinking big Guinness because big Guinness too bitter. So that is it. Okay. I'm glad say una the organize those kind of social activities then for DDR Center, and it keeps people going. It's absolutely fantastic.
We get talent inside DDR.
It's very necessary.
We get talent inside DDR. If there's some people that will be willing to play football and they struggle to enroll themselves from football schools and
yeah.
If they struggle, I tell them say, for me to this man talk so everybody will like to block. But now for say this one be open the way people if you watch with live football.
Yes. And then you get a scout.
Yes.
Even like people the way they like the guy for PW Bamenda, yes. You get the one for Boya, Kumba, and where they pick you into a football club.
Say,
yes.
We get a good talent inside the
yes.
Center.
And we now get now one of the most fantastic
football team we have
FIFA. And they talk about the FIFA president where it be being a person like one of una. Samuel Eto'o, a commode now from the ground. It don't get no connection as on the top. It do it to take go this level way there. It know and why that way since he enter as president of FIFA Food. It don't be pump money into the grassroots for encourage the ones that when I look at Kameni Idris, the goalkeeper, when I look now from grass, when I look at Abubakar now from top cup where we start play, you know, not picking the way they get any connection or anything like that, but see the level where they in now.
Wait to have it talk concerning that way to feed do. It to don't prove for the youth of Cameroon say it is good to support your own, because if Etofil maybe support those guys, they gotta get the talent, baby, the waste. But due to his own level, due to his own goodness, he decide to bring back what you don't learn for abroad.
Yes, for can implement them. Yes.
From there,
they don't build talent. The thing I say, when I not even first know, yes. Samuel Eto'o don't build academies.
Now for academy,
for school.
That, yes.
Yes. It don't build. Yes, and it don't build infrastructure. It don't build. It don't try your best for use your own resources then for try to help your country. And I was some people that think that they look at Samuel Eto'o, they think that they so if they fight FIFA presidency because everyone can chop money. How much money can give the FIFA pay? Do you know how much Samuel Eto'o was making as salary time they play for Barcelona? You know how much? Samuel Eto'o they will pay more than 50,000 euros a week.
Jesus.
No, for that one we do a small arithmetic. Yes, we must do arithmetic for make and make grasp just how we talk about 40,000 because that's like the lowest that way any Barcelona player before they get them at that time. But then we talk about if it been at their number 9, if it been at Pinchinchi, where it means and if top scorer for every goal where you score them, they pay you millions. Now one season, now how many seasons exactly? Then you get Puma, if you get contract with Puma, maybe we forget about all the adverts them, Camtel, MTN, where they take it Orange. Forget about that. We just talk your core salary for Barcelona where they will pay you. We just take 40,000 euros. As a matter of fact, because I know the exchange rate for dollars, I will use now dollar because dollars are even low past euro. So 40,000 multiply that. But at that time, it been at 500 francs per US dollar. It means 70. Now amount that way, a Tofis will make them 20 million francs a week. A week. I reduce them. Now the base level. Okay, that one now a week. You get to multiply that 20 million, then times 52 weeks for know how much we will earn them a year. Now one, the zero the plenty for back. Basically now 1 billion plus 40 million on top of that a year.
Yeah, and you get free everything, free
motor,
free house, free everything.
For example, Audi. Or BMW, Toyota, Mitsubishi, they make motor no. There's no say Eto'o na star. The beg is to make it the drive their motor because as Eto'o they drive the motor, it will make other people they buy them. So they can't give motor from jaw. All it close them, apparel them, Puma with the give jaw. Yeah, so we will not even talk about Samuel Eto'o. We will talk about more important things them. So we just digress. We just there for Torino.
One of that, if you look this, I did how we more come back for ourselves now.
Yes.
Many people they want to contact Clovis. Many man will she done, they like she know why blast and contact Clovis. Now I want to come with something. I know the point where they talk because that will be there in the air at the flight. Some person will message you and they query you, they talk say so say want to advise you. Now if I see any person from DDR, wait for advice. Thousands of them. Yes. But if you want to talk anything about the call Clovis, why is that? Yes. Because you decide, you take something, look out of me, say no man bring the petit frère in. He gets something to offer that to the people. Now, people they look. Man, no, on that. You bring them out. Expose them, yes. But maybe I know one for cut you short, but maybe I not take credit for the credit also goes to you. For example, I mean, when I know very well, when you be there for DDR Center, now you take your phone, message me. Yeah. You collect my phone from Ebako Solo. Yeah, number from Ebako right? Solo. My number, my phone number, yes. From Ebako Solo, then now you message me. No, me, I message you. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know you from no side. Basically, before we even come serve, we talk today, the main topic of discussion, and this Northwest and Southwest divide. We are coming to that. So now you take your phone, you message me. Yeah. And then you actually, I will still get the audio, the way it's the very first audio then. At that time, I denied me for sharing. And I explained that for you today, so it will put you in a
hot, basically in a difficult situation where you want to start fight these terrorists, then back they go come after you. It no go easy. I be reluctant, but you know be give up. You be there, you be there. So now I start to share your videos and your audios, and then now from there now you start to gather momentum, and we're there where we are today. Okay, so it was not just because now one of the things in this way I want many people to understand now, because you be use your initiative. Now you take your phone, you message me, and now one of the reasons this way, when I look at some people the way they don't come now, Johnny come lately, they want can't get an outside influence on you. Yeah, I laugh because I don't. At first, you remember a time when we do live broadcast for DDR Center, you still there inside the DDR Center boya, yes. And you get headphones on. Wait till Amber Fools we talk. Say now me and tell you waiting for talk. Yeah. so nothing, not day where they no ever
so
try for twist them.
If you get me time so that earphone, I would say no move that earphone. Because
yes.
Like that's it. Most of these theory people they say, and I say no, people don't know the underground work. If they talk the difficulties,
they will never understand.
Then when I see some people come and say, I want to activate and Escom, they say, I know day. Because I know what they pass through.
Yes. It come for you.
Yes.
Talk say you want to activism. Then you tell something.
No, I said no.
No.
I know take responsibility for you because I know
what is coming.
What is there.
Yes.
Because I know what I face for one blessed day.
Yes.
When I wake up, every day I put my food. I know in and
what
out
you face.
What I face it.
Yes.
It's not easy. Oh. And you get challenges the way. Tell the bill, you look at pocket, you get 25, you need to go also. The 5 will kill you.
Not just that. Not and then you get the people the way they expect from you. Because the mentality where they get them. Now say you overget. Yeah, you get money. Oh, by the way, for that 15 million where they give me, they don't just give me 15 million. I don't buy you phone. You say another new phone that, but we'll come to that, we'll come to that. Now, to read me about that man where if you try to get an outside influence on you, where they try, all manner they call Clovis, they want for advice Clovis, whether not chief or someone they did for America or someone they did for Bush Bennicon, and now they want for advise you. Where were they time when you be there for Bush gone?
That is the question.
Where were they? Okay, now for when they look at now the other question that when they look at the DDR commission, the DDR centers, and guess what? Now, how many DDR centers are there?
Not 3 days for the whole Cameroon.
Thank you. You know that people don't know that. They don't know that.
And the biggest one for
the biggest one then for Mora. The biggest DDR center will get close to 1,000 ex-combatants. Then for Mora.
Yeah.
You understand? But now because of the impact of the communication where we don't put time for our own side. Now we make an all man know the DDR and Abamenda Boya. Now graphic thing.
Yes.
We're coming to that graphic and sour divide. We're coming to that. So now what is this fascination? Yes, you know, yeah, for that 15 million, I won't share that. Drink small water. I've done record my own. No joke. To get them. I buy small tangy water. That way they boost. I could come and ever give even small water. Take bonbon. Take bonbon. Bonbon the plenty. Some bonbon. It will make her. You know good joke. John bonbon. Bonbon come on Switzerland. They will talk. They don't can they give 15 million. It bring all kind of including bonbon. Water and bonbon. But guess what? That way we dey for bush. We get some bonbon and water. Exactly. A whole bottle of water tangy. They don't get chop for chop. Anyways, tell me about these people that with their fascination for advice Clovis for 2022.
Now, because of the influence and the potential where I get them from the country people, that is why.
The voice.
The
impact.
The
results.
That is why the one makes the claims the one avoid me.
Yes. But the truth and sincerity, they want to dilute. Where you get them. Not just diluting it. First, some of them they were in amber. They want to dilute and reduce the impact.
The pressure.
Yes. Two, some of them they were now opportunists. Now political opportunists. They want to take advantage of something where it don't already be established. Some person don't already work with farms today. It don't reach time for harvest. Some person just can cut enter inside and start harvesting. Now so life a day. You understand? And you get to be smart. It doesn't always work that way, but trust me, it does work that way to a certain extent to some people. And they believe saying now so a day. So now, time when you be there bush, no man you get your time, you come off for bush, you join DDR Center. Until today, you get hundreds of ex-combatants for DDR Center for Boya, hundreds for the one for Bamenda. You get almost 1,000 for DDR Center for Mora. They don't go advise those ones then. They only see now who?
Clovis.
And
Betus.
And
Joel.
Yeah, they only see now those ones. Why?
Because of the influence where they get out.
Okay, the impact. Some of them talk to this so and they hide my face and then they use you, push you for front.
To not get sense.
When no them they talk say you not get sense because they use you. Clovis, I don't give you bonbon.
I don't see you. I don't sabi
you don't get independent no. You don't get independent. You don't see my face no. Wait, ma take my mask off. Me you see me fine. Ma say, Fred, now wait till they show you.
My IT card.
Na that no. No, na that. Na my IT card that no.
You know what I said? That continent now, where that continent is.
They send you picture and then they ask now one time. They will do it. They will do it. Of course, naive. No one deny. Even they show the real picture, agree. They show different one. Naive that.
Nana so they so want to chat with me.
They will do it.
Nana so they don't chat with me say.
Yes.
It is some information. Now say Amber.
Of course no.
The back say man.
They think they were stupid.
Me I do that.
They think they were stupid no.
I tell you say no.
Yes.
I don't tell them say there is one thing they will say there's one thing they will need for understand. If the Amber get any means, they don't use all means necessary, not money. Now which one?
First of all, they don't have the money.
Don't have it. I mean,
Now mob. Now mob they don't have the money. Who's that the money they beg money now beg them even for donations. First of all, the donation don't dry. It don't dry. See, like you say talk now, I won't buy a woman there for side.
Don't have to get that so one day for my talk when I get it.
And not the only one, not only so-called general that don't kill. Not a big one that all man be know.
11 to 12 picking.
Thank you.
You know, you want to start crying. You know, if another one there.
That way they go start more voice for here. And then now one of the reasons this way the strategy for sunshine, not just the best thing. Yeah. Now why there is sometimes that I should after some time some name one die down. I go bring and can't post them. Now for open the wound for the family members them, for the loved ones them, for the people the way they want even forget it. Make they remember. Because if we no remember, we are bound to repeat it.
That's it.
Now, maybe we talk about what will come for if we can't talk about. A few weeks ago, and man tell you something I pretty Fred. You know I like you, but you be Southwest man, and I be Momo man. I never ever tell some person say I be Northwest so Momo to be precise. I want me to understand. Who's how I come out? We be in that kind of people the way you need to find palava for Momo man. I tell you who. Now we start time. Yes. Now we start time. Now I hear the other time you make live broadcast, you castigate my people them, graphic people them. You talk say they so nye. What is your beef with Northwest people then? With graphic people then?
First of all, I don't get no grudge with Northwest people.
You sure?
But one of my best people are Northwest. If I become whosoever today with my life, I'm by Northwest man.
Who?
Countryman.
Who be countryman?
Momo man.
Moi?
Yes.
Are you talking about moi?
Momo
100+% Momo.
Yeah.
Now, you did talk about the fact that they so Southwest people then they don't get the mind for go into any kind of political agreement or arrangement within Cameroon, the context of Cameroon. Say for example, two-state federation. No one day. Nothing, no day where we fit do one. Even if we give una all our munyanga all your way there for Northwest.
There is nothing that you can do. So
we go exchange our potato. Bambili get plenty potato to exchange with bamuso oil.
You know what will happen?
Wait.
They will carry petrol for
throw inside. Good.
You know this will be possible.
Now, why we bring this topic of discussion and why we me and support Clovis? Some people don't message me behind to say, what will Clovis do? It bring division and infighting between the Northwest and the Southwest. Ma tell you something. Wait away, Clovis they talk. Not just a symptom. It be not a symptom. It tell when I say there is something wrong. Like smoke. When smoke start come out, when I know say fire day sometimes. Maybe that fire it is still simmer. Na simmer. Okay? it never still yet catch the whole house. Now fire alarm where with the sound now. Clovis articulate them very well. And the funniest thing I said, going back to what we would talk about how all these amber fruits and things today, so now me I can't talk for your ear before you go talk them.
You know,
at first, forget about even the bush. Who say? No, now you can't talk that name the before the year. Sute me I know about Baluwe, Mafaka, all I can't see them. I know them Benny Corner they come out from side. I know plus go reach a store at that. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know these places or these people, okay? But it be incumbent upon we, and me, I'd make this one as an appeal, as a plea to especially the Northwest people where they would take offense to where you could talk. The only thing where we ask you for do now for listen. First listen, okay? When Clovis did talk, remember say it did talk now ye experiences. Your experiences may be different. And also, it talk, it formulate your opinions based on your experiences, the way it don't go through. Your experiences may differ and you may arrive at a different conclusion, but you also get a responsibility for listen to wait they talk. And the funniest thing I say, wait they talk not just the truth. And we, the Northwesterners, them, especially the Momo people them, will get to recognize the unique pathway we get for play in this Northwest Southwest divide and this whole issue. We get to recognize the role, the unique role where especially Momo people they get for play. And that role, na seweti, na Momo people them bring we Ambazonia terrorism. I speak as a son of the soil for Momo, born and bred for Momo, man in tong the burial for Momo plus placenta. Okay, I need to talk like person way na half and half. Say maybe Mami na Bamlik. No, Mami na Momo, Papa na Momo, Grandpa born and bred inside Momo, great grandpapa. You understand? No migration. Let me take. I fit trace my ancestry to an amoeba, a one-cell organism inside a stream inside Momo. Okay, born and bred. My roots are deep buried inside Momo. Now, what I no matter how I go, I come back home because I know where my roots are. Now we'll get this unique responsibility. We'll get to first listen to people then when they share their opinions and their ideas, even if you disagree with them, right? When I see, even when I do my activism, I go most often play Capo Daniel, your video for my platform. Eric Tato, Tapang, Ayabacho, I play their videos. Even when they are castigating me, even when they are saying something detrimental or derogatory, or whether they curse me or whether they talk against me, you understand? I play their videos, right? When they talk about how the devil himself might contribute, I play that. When they talk about how Contumani collect 15 million every month from Gongo, Minister, this, I play that. You understand? Because first thing first, I listen to the opponent. I listen to the adversary. I listen to the other side. That's how you learn. You learn. Even before you want to defeat even your enemy, you first get to study. You study it, you know it, and if you know it well enough, you could know your weaknesses, you could know his strengths, and you could know how to approach it. Even if not for dialogue, for negotiate. And now one of the things in this way, you see, Matt, tell something. Me, I don't go South Africa. Not be one time. I don't go twice. And every single time where I visit South Africa, you know one of the places the way I always go, Robben Island. That's where President Mandela of late, Nelson Mandela, was incarcerated for the 18 years of the 27 years where he spent in prison. They lock it up for 27 years. 18 of those 27 years, it will be locked up on Robben Island. The island itself is just a prison. It's a prison because you cannot escape from the island. Okay, and then the other years then it's been for Paul Small prison. Okay, whenever I visit South Africa, I go to Cape Town and I take the ferry. I go across to Robben Island. I want to go. I go right into the cell where Nelson Mandela it be there in. Okay, how Nelson Mandela lead a revolution where it take down apartheid. Apartheid it be been a a system of government where it be segregated between the whites and the blacks. The white minority, they be own everything, land, property, all the economic activity for the whole country, and then they segregate and leave a tiny portion to the blacks, and then discriminate against them. You could not get jobs, you could not do certain jobs, you were not allowed to train to certain, basically you were not allowed to do certain things in you. Even they don't even provide the courses then for you for doing. So you were only trained to be house help, for clean, cook, for look after their gardens, drive, be a driver for them, for the white people. That was the kind of system. It take them more than 3 decades for dismantling. Nobody Nelson Mandela start the fight, even though Nai end the fight. Nobody start up. 27 years was just the last phase of the revolution. Okay, one of the very first things when Nelson Mandela do in dismantling apartheid, what did he do? He study the enemy. He studied apartheid itself as a system. You understand? He studied plus the language, the Afrikaans, where the white people from South Africa they talk. Nelson Mandela they talk Afrikaans past the white South Africans. He talk write do all things. To the extent where time where they start now for come movie for prison for go negotiate with ye. They talk about ye for your back. Because they think that this primitive African fool, first even understand Africans or whatever. Now when Nelson Mandela enter for talk for the clerk, we been a president of South Africa at that time, he greeted enough for Afrikaans, and they converse in Afrikaans. All man shock. He tell them, say, don't worry, I hold nothing against you. I know the fight against white people. I the fight against apartheid when a system, okay? The system is not just imprison white or black people. The system it also imprison white people. Some white people, the way they suffer from the system alone. We fight now for dismantle a system. We are not fighting against a people. You understand? And now why that way their revolution is succeed. Now, every revolution where don't ever succeed, it be the gain momentum as time goes on. To a level where it build a critical mass. It reach a level where they could not be ignored. Right? So for example, now we get with the Amber terrorists. Now maybe we take Libya Lem as the example I always give you now. Don't forget about Libya Lem, you come on about Musono, from Dian. Now I ask you, that your camp where you be day for day. They be called and
Ribbons.
For 2018, you estimate say now how many fighters be there under the ribbons?
So I calculate the fighters there under ribbons. So inside Bamuso, we go close to 3 to.
They not hear you.
We go close to 300 and something.
For 2018. Yeah, if you say above 300. Now, but you leave that bush around which year?
I leave bush 2019 going to 20.
Okay.
After the
later. After the Grand National Dialogue. So Grand National Dialogue will be take place now for October, September 2019. So now after Mobjo talk say after the Grand National Dialogue, when at the later stages of 2019. Yeah. So now by the time when you want to leave that bush now, how many Amber boys they under the ribbons where you come out?
For inside Bamuso, if you call the ribbon as a whole, if you want to call the ribbons as a whole, because I whole Dian, a one Dian division.
Yes.
And ribbons.
Yes.
We mean say if you calculate close to 1,000 to 1,000 something
villages.
No, I talk of the 5,000. Yes.
Yes.
Like inside the Bamuso, before one come out, when we come out for the bush.
Yes.
We will see get close to, if you move all the picking up, we go close to 200 and something.
For 2019.
For the Bamuso alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now at the talk, so I want me you compare from 2018, how many they will not be there for the same group, and then compare them for 2019, and then compare them for 2022.
Now 2018 come for 2019. Played the Ronda.
Yes.
We lost a lot. From 2019, we guess when they surrender. So why they run them. We no play the wrong goal. So why they run and no play the wrong goal. So why they lost their lives and the process. Now from 2019, 2020, 221. So why did they see that? You can enter 222 today. Do 222, they talk to me and you. Right? We don't get one single Amber camp for instance from subdivision. As I speak, Mrs. had go my village, go sleep, she don't. All the go sleep, she will not get one single camp for the whole subdivision. My subdivision, the oldest one, where Dio, they use Okada, do toll now as I speak.
On Dian.
For Bamuso, inside Dian, the Bamuso subdivision. We not get one single camp when I Amber camp for my subdivision.
Life don't come back to normal.
Normal.
Schools they go on.
The school they now also they get for go teachers they for camp. For
They go on, but they not be fully effective. Yes, but they go on. Yes. You get banks, financial institutions, and all of those things. In churches, they come back. It's a process.
We need for filling out the remaining phase of the process to make life come back
fully
95.99% full as it become 2002 before Amber. When it was small touching.
Okay. So now the final touches now they now. So okay. So the point one make you think about that and say, if the Ambazonia terrorism been a revolution where they succeed, the numbers of the Amber boys them they're for the increase. They're not for the reduce.
They took Naseno. I swear to God, the amount of what they surrender these days for TTR. I don't talk they talk like that something. Just verify.
Now because they know they can't show their face.
I said Igwe na every blessed I come also.
New one they enter.
I come on yesterday.
Yes.
3 enter. I said every day. So then I just more I see. I met up with the Rizina coordinator say wow. He say thank you. You are really doing a great job. I don't get not to give out, just say thank you. We see the results.
Yes.
For ourselves.
That is it. That is it.
Day.
And that's what makes me happy. We see the results.
Yes, he said be so happy. Even from the Legion, they say no, they see the boy every day.
They come
every day as a
sensitization.
Every day the body they give up. If these people they have to understand the magnitude of the body surrender that every blessed day and night now. Yeah?
Mate, one time.
They will open their eyes and
you know, Ivo, Tapang Ivo. If it is still the same message from Bell to tie Bell to the day bush now. If the same message of Bell to the tie Bell to now say now they don't come out near and Ayeke because remember Ayeke will make video one ADF and all of that kind of thing them. So now Tapang with the tribe of Jene put chuk talk for Bell to say yes and Bell to do come out for Ayeke go create their own camp so it will be general and then it will pay allegiance to Tapang Ivo. Remember I said Tapang and Bangwan Fikin as well. Right, so Tapang Ivo the talk for Bell to so Bell to say it makes sense for money. Escape before gets a thing. Tapang said 35,000 now man with the America. They send you 35,000, send me you go create camp.
And then you go fight against
May go fight against Cameroon government, they say 35,000. But you know what, at least 35,000 if you take a helen peripherals, may go buy a trouser and give wear a shred. If they teach the accent and Tapang instead.
You want to be doing something with that time, you buy a small bike clothes.
That power open eye did it. He said, look at the peripherals, I said 35,000. He could find out, say, that different on the GT after another 2 months. So that is the deal, my contributor. So every revolution, so you see, Matt tell something. The United States of America, if you support apartheid regime for South Africa, if you support the treatment of the African people involved, yes. The United Kingdom, if you support them. All European countries, they support their own contributor, white people they know, they support them all. Now tell me how if we do manage now for Nelson Mandela and a few people them for galvanize not just the population of South Africa, but the world for fight against apartheid. It will reach a point where it will become untenable. Now because say they will build a critical mass. And that critical mass is built over decades. 20-something years. Okay? Decades. So now, their momentum is not die down. Every single day, they be the add. So more and more people, they join for support. Free Mandela campaign. People, the way they can begin the campaign for Free Mandela in 1990s. By the time they want Free Nelson Mandela, I think in 94, something like 1990 or something like that. That picking them, if that picking be 26-year-old, it means they be don't lock Nelson Mandela before the burning. But that picking come now way, Nelson Mandela don't dey prison before the burning. Now he can protest for Nelson Mandela back. Cancel London. 10,000 people them on the street, free Mandela. Yes. Concerts for London, free Mandela. Okay? Can't see New York, can't see Berlin, can't see Toronto, can't see kind places them. They free Mandela. Millions of people, they're not to talk about the United States, where they get African American population plenty today. Free Mandela. Now, because they galvanize people. And also, the South Africans were not fighting against white people. They were not fighting against Afrikaans as a language. They were fighting against apartheid, when a regime, a system of government that oppresses and discriminates against a people. Now, why me I did lay emphasis on this now for understand? If the Anglophones, they will come up with a revolution to fight against a system
of government,
me have to join them. You understand? Exactly. The biggest majority, the majority of the country are francophones. Yeah, you think that they like the system?
They don't like it. They also they get difficulties
in the system.
Yes.
You think, say, for example, now for make Cameroon national identity card, na biscuit.
No, na biscuit. Na process.
Na well, people they don't use that 2 years, 3 years. People they don't go prison, come back because of that thing. Where they be forced to do things the way they don't want to do and forget that card. Because now the most important document that way you go ever get them. Every day it distress all man. It thinks that it stress Anglophones them, or only Anglophones them, or distress Francophones them pass. The year bad. All man the year bad. You understand no? Yes. So if Anglophones they become now Anglophones the way they overget sense, they over sabi. Now the problem that yes. So if they become up say we want to start this revolution now for dismantle a system where it doesn't work in our favor. Nobody have to destroy our country. They need to fight against Francophone man. They need to fight against French as a language. Now when you don't declare say Francophone man now you are enemy. Would you then ever get support from the Francophone?
The government as a whole, enemy.
No, forget about if you talk say the government, which is a system, yeah. Yes, you could get support. But when you talk say Francophone man, now your enemy. Power in the work na cocoa for Bamuso, where he buy land, where he money, in the work in cocoa for Bam.
For the Francophone side, in the work is small bush for all these small in Sweden, all
yes.
Survive. So what you get to do?
What you get to do, Cameroon government? Yes. And even talking around about Bamuso because now you where they can't catch you, they kill it, picking, rape him and me, and then drive it. Say a francophone. Maybe say not even talking French. Now your papa be Bamalke, now your papa be na francophone. Ye the born for that Bamuso, una declare ye enemy. And then you want that kind of so-called revolution for succeed by which magic? Now why that way? This thing will go on for 100 years. They don't ever get no international support.
Because it be barbaric.
And they don't ever get even. So I don't just want the who talk say Samuel Eto'o never do this. They never talk again about our revolution. When I declare person an enemy.
They one can never they drive you. They declare an enemy.
Yes.
Why they need you now? They
know they now idiots. Now stupid people them. And the people the way they don't know which way they want, you can never satisfy them. You don't feel ever please them. Yes. So there's not you just continue to do which way you do. You understand? So now why I bring you that particular example for you to understand. If you start a revolution for bring down a system, you get a chance. If you start a revolution to fight against a people, guess what? You don't make those people your enemy. And those people will fight back. Will fight back.
And when they fight back, they say everything is.
And then now you don't exactly. And those people have friends. Yes.
People are very back zone, very anglophone zone. There are people
they marry francophones.
Some American man really take some picking
sponsor and so the picking can become someone. And that picking an anglophone, you think say go hate all francophones.
Sponsors some picking so they even use money, pay where it does that mean to. Something like
a colonel or something.
Colonel. So especially that people are anglophone have Bamileke.
They go hate all francophones.
Or don't go abroad.
Yeah. They go hate all francophones because
you don't tell Papa for that village.
Yes.
So you expect say you go do how?
They go hate all francophones because you tell you say me hate francophones. Well, first of all, you know they working for government.
That picking will become your enemy.
Yes.
Yes.
So they are going nowhere. So no revolution, no day where it lose followers, it will ever succeed. And why that way I'd always give now this parallel. Say now so extinction at the start. It go downhill from there. You understand?
I don't ask some question for this Amazon and saying, no, don't ever take a look. Ask yourself one simple question. Any man with a reason.
Yes.
It
will re-evaluate.
Make she don't ask, well, why he be say this body is son of the ask every blessed day. Where we consider say the very land republic our enemy.
But when I wrong go there, wait, Clovis.
Why did they come for
Clovis.
the center? Why?
Clovis.
Why did they give up?
Listen now, because even those were the day for Bush, by today they don't understand that there is no such thing as Amazonia revolution. They know.
They make it a business.
Exactly. That's it. It's a business.
Yeah.
They know that they know very well. They make their money. They make their money. They know.
Because on the phone they give them that lady to make the money.
My ask you something. Like you just come out talk. You even talk about the one day they surrender, then they go from the phone zone. What about the one the way they still there inside that bush? Who's that woman there? Exactly. Who's that mommy there? Their papa there. And then you think that people believe say Francophone are enemy. They know. They make now wickedness of the Anglophones that what they talk about. And now why that way once again, we'll come back to the topic of discussion at hand. Now say, we, more people than we get a job to do. And all the Northwesterners them. Make una no vex. When person like Oka Nasri Clovis, it is sound an alarm. It is warn una. Now because we don't see in the future what is yet to come. Say the chaos, the bloodshed, which is yet to come. If some person ever dare for put the Northwest and the Southwest region together in a political union, say for example in a two-state federation, the bloodshed will not be easy. It will not be easy. Where Mr. Sewa they talk for you, no be Momo man. Mr. Sewa they talk for you, I will start my own revolution for separate Momo as an independent country. Yes. And you know very well, I get the capability, I get the know-how, and I get everything we need them for destabilize them. Yes.
You remember I'm there for Amodi for Yaoundé, where we get that live book for that old presidency.
Yes. That museum, National Museum.
I meet up a guy from Northwest. You know, you talk on camera.
Yes.
He said, "Everybody decrease. When they want to divide the country, me too." He said, "Come on, Santa."
Yeah, I'll divide my own. You own take and go.
Go for your own.
Yes. That's it.
Oh, yes.
Go for South Sudan. South Sudan, you know how many presidents they get on? 7. I mean, say, no man, no grief or take title away, no get president today. Yes. It must get president today. So you get the president, and then you get the first vice president, and then you get the vice president, and then you get the vice president, and the vice of the president, or then get with the president. Now the only condition that way they will accept them for drop their guns and for come from government and still go South Sudan now, go enjoy holiday today. Every day. Go South Sudan. Now the country this way, Ambazonia terrorists, they will use them for compare them, for tell when I say this so. Now wait this way when I fit now when I get now when I role models in that way when I get to aim or aspire to be.
Yes. And we want to tell them the truth.
You become their enemy. Just like how we tell them the truth, say two-state federation will never work in Cameroon. Makes a person not ever dream them or say they could get some kind of political union where it could be in a Northwest man plus Southwest man joined together. It will never work. If the bloodshed now where
now say there is something the way most of our people don't know because there is a difference between me and them. There's a difference between me and that people. There's a difference between me as a parliamentarian. There's a difference between me as a president of diaspora.
Tell me the difference.
The difference, I say, me, I don't be for that bush.
Experience.
I get experience.
When are the best teacher.
You're the best teacher. I understand the greater part, position, for tell what you be delegate.
Even you be president. Yes, you get
I stand the greatest chance
for educate, not help, educate them. Yes.
About the whole situation on ground.
Yes, and what is yet to come.
What is yet to come.
Yes, because even some politicians, the way they foresee their, because when politicians, then truth be told, now say they do a political calculation based on their interest.
That's
that's it. Okay, politics is a game of interest. Okay, and it's a very dirty game. You know, because people will lie, bold-faced, blatant lie. for assassinate your character or whatever, if you give them an advantage. I tell you one small one. Because when I talk, when I always give, when I talk about the Cameroon context, and then when I will always assume saying that because of corruption for Cameroon or whatever. No, I give you an American example. Donald Trump, he rise to prominence. Why? By telling a fat lie about President Barack Obama. Tell you say he no be American. Make sure we birth certificate or whatever nonsense. Yes, because he knows that when he talk that lie, it go inside the, because they are white Americans now, they say and say this, so child, the black people, they don't get right to take, they don't come be president for our country. So now all the racists, they come out from their holes. So now they, to the extent where they and I don't tell, I began this debate with some person for UK. First of all, that person, the funniest thing I said, the person, at the end of this live broadcast, I will tell you who the person be. The person actually gets a very important part to play with Ambazonia. But that was before they elect President Barack Obama. So I'm talking about 2007, 2008 kind of time. No, 2007 even. So now when they still do the primaries for the presidential election where Hillary Clinton will stand against Barack Obama and Joe Biden, the current president of America, Joe Biden, yes, it will stand campaign. Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama, they will fight for who for being nominated as the candidate for their political party, the Democratic Party. You understand? Barack Obama will come as junior senator. Junior senator. At that time, Joe Biden will not be senator for about 20-something years. Hillary Clinton in Massa will not be president for 8 years. And he will not hold kind positions then. Some junior senator, he can challenge them for the primaries. Where no man will offer ye, and then you name it as some funny name where no American, no how to pronounce them. You know Barack Obama middle name? No. Hussein. Saddam Hussein. And then you know the #1 American terrorist, #1 enemy. Not just Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Osama will rhyme with Obama. I said that peripheral no will get no chance. No chance. And then I tell you another thing, I digress more. People the day, even for this context today, I know people the way they born their Pekin, they talk say they want to give Pekin name. Where because according to their stupidity, and yes, I call it stupidity, and their mentality say if you give Pekin some name, now the name it will make the Pekin successful. Some names they get bad luck or some stupidity like that. And then you get the Africans where they don't want to give African name for their Pekin. So when they born, I literally know some Congolese person where he born in Pekin, I swear to God, that Pekin named that Britney Spears Shangalume. Britney Spears. I ask her, say, what's that Britney Spears come up for Congo? That Congolese Pekin. But now the name that they go give, now the black inferiority complex. Where they make a black man inferior to the extent where you're born your Pekin. And Pekin where they born you for Africa. Where you mami na African. Your papa na African. You know name where they give. Good luck, Jonathan. You see the inferiority complex for African people. They don't even give African name. Good luck, Jonathan. It better if you translate good luck for your country talk, whether in Yoruba, and then you call it good luck, but in your country talk. But no. Now, when I see some small kind of ways where they don't colonize we plus for mine. All African now they born Pekin, they look for Guinea and European name because now the colonialism don't end no, but now we they beg for one for be like white people.
When they show say we see be slavery
mentality, not slaves. You understand? They don't colonize you for head, brain. Then come on, go them. Now they can't carry our raw material, then go dash them. You would beg for be like them.
If you want to be like them, if you plea, you be like them.
Beg for be like. Born your Pekin, you be African, born and bred inside Cameroon. Your grandpa to the last generation, born and bred inside Africa. You marry woman when inside Cameroon, like you rock or marry Bayangi girl. When I born Pekin, then give name where come up for Germany. Give name where come on for Spain or England. See the mentality of our people. Now, may I come to wait where they talk. People the day way they be talking this so person like Barack Obama. Barack Obama is Pana Kenyan. Okay? And Barack Obama now half white. No forget. Half white. Yimamina 100% Caucasian. White woman with ancestry in all over Europe. From Ireland in the UK or Northern Ireland or whatever. You understand? Despite the fact say that man, na African, he marry white woman, born picking white woman. You know the names the way give that picking? Barack Hussein Obama. You don't get no one eye European name for day. Despite the fact that the picking are half white. Okay? And then yet the Africans, the way they come up for 2022 with their stupidity and their mentality, come up can't begin talk today, so they no one give African name for their picking because it could give the picking by law. That Barack Hussein Obama became the most powerful man in the world. He no ever change his name. He campaigned with that name, Barack Hussein Obama. He beat Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden for primaries, for the Democratic primaries, okay, for Stanford. And then now, time where he win the nomination because of what? Because of the intelligence, because of the intellect, the education, the way he talk, the way he present himself. For being that kind of person, for rise for that kind of level, you know, it means that everything we don't ever do for your life, it don't put every step in the right place at the right time. Plus the woman we marry him, plus how born picking them, how it no get picking them for outside, it no get girlfriend. All of that, it position in life, it lead you to who's how we go reach. You understand? Nobody a miracle. Now hard work. Now, time where he win the Democratic nomination, what he do? Even for that their debate, where they will debate, time where they will still debate before the vote. Hillary Clinton, it talks on team, it challenged Barack Obama, said Barack Obama not get experience for be president for the United States of America. You know what Barack Obama tell you? He answer where give them it and say, don't worry, Hillary, because when I become president, I will have people like you to handle those kind of responsibilities. And guess what? Time where he become president, he make Hillary Clinton his Secretary of State. When like the biggest ministerial position for America, right? And then guess who take him as he running partner for being the vice president? Joe Biden. Yes. Now he win re-election again. It means that he be president for 8 years. Joe Biden he be his vice president for 8 years. Then now, because now those white Americans say and say, "Chai, black man who cause they can't be president now." Donald Trump will call now racism. They talk, oh, this and that. Now for the Donald Trump come to prominence, and now why that way all the racists and now the white people they band up together for elect a racist, put them for the White House. First will be openly racist because they don't say and say this, so according to them, a black man if he can't be president, they don't lose the country. So now the racists they come up from all burning corner them for can't vote Donald Trump, put them vote. It come today was a disaster. Guess what? The people they come back to their common sense. Guess who they vote and put them back for president now? Barack Obama, he vice president Joe Biden.
Right.
Now he be president now.
It show us automatic kind of from the.
Sorry, say me I digress more, but you see, one of the reasons why we talk all these kind of things, now that mentality for the Africans, then I don't hear these things, then so they. It really baffles me. An African person go born picking talks, no one give you African name because they nabalo. Honestly. That way the Barack Obama, I still go watch that video, 2008. Why me I even start talk about Barack Obama? Man, don't go far. Sorry, I bring Barack Obama in name now because I want to talk about some discussion when me I get them with a particular lady for England, 2007 time where Barack Obama still the contest for the primaries against Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. Ha! That remain no. First of all, now politicians. That may talk all kind of things for you about how Barack Obama they will never allow an African to be president of America. And then it talks that even the nomination for the Democratic Party, they will never allow, even if in partner, how they go cheat. And then it talk about how he named, you know, say na Muslim. This and that, he talk all kind of things. He said that they will never. I just tell that Remy say, let us watch the events unfold. Once see as the campaign they go, they started do the polling, they started say because Barack Obama never getting no name recognition. And like I talk, Americans they don't first even know how to pronounce his name. Okay? And they don't even know how to present it. Because when you put that Hussein for them, they will say na Muslim. Now people need the bomb World Trade Center. Now our enemies then. You go vote your enemy for be your president. It was a tough challenge. You understand? Even Hillary Clinton, he used his race and his background against it for campaign. Now politics, now dirty game. Yes, they use them against it. They talk saying a junior senator, you don't get no experience. They talk to all kinds of things then. But then over time, Barack Obama present himself, he present a message, he present an agenda, he get on the news, he present a vision for the country slowly but surely. Because all man for America, he know the name Clinton. He must have been president for 8 years. And not just that, he must have begun some of his affair for White House, where he get some guy. and then he get a scandal, and that scandal, he give a name, the Clinton. You remember what to be Clinton, the former president, Clinton, what to be other name again? I don't forget his first name. So now you remember Monica Lewinsky, that scandal. So now Hillary Clinton began name recognition. All man know the name Hillary Clinton. People they know Joe Biden, they know his name. But who is this Obama guy? Who be this? Who be this? And then who be this African Pekin? Where one can challenge people them slowly and surely. The ones that say they started to do the polls them. Obama started climb. The ones that say Hillary one blink. You want to see Obama don't overtake it. Obama don't overtake this. Obama don't. Yes. Now but then they don't say it don't happen. They go vote. They want to say for New Hampshire, Obama win. For this, New York, Obama win. For this one, Obama the win. Obama the win. They want to say Obama win the nomination for stand. At that time, they don't say one of the campaigns where Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden they be campaign, even though they know one talk out publicly, they talk say so. If we vote this African man put them as a champion, it means that when I don't dash the presidency to the Republicans then, because this country not be ready for get a black president. That was, you understand? So vote na me. Because at least I stand a chance for challenge the Republicans then. But if I put this black man for day, just forget it. It means when I don't dash the president. But they vote Obama. Obama go stand with this other guy. The man where Obama beat him for the presidential election now. Now man that way he be served. Now McCain. McCain be served na an American hero. When they talk say hero no, they get American warships where they name him after his papa. His papa be being a military captain of the sea. Okay? I think it was a commodore or something like that. Or no, admiral. McCain had been an admiral of the fleet of the United States of America. Then he can be military pilot for Navy. Hero, where he fight for Vietnam. They shoot down a plane. That John McCain, they shoot down a plane and then they capture ye. Lucky become prisoner of war for Vietnam. For how many years they broke his hand, even till the day we die. He never feel lift his hand fully because of the way they torture you, time when they catch you for Vietnam. Now an American military hero. He can stand election with Barack Obama. You go start with you not get profile, you not get background, you not get story for talk like he. You not be no hero. If you use a hero, your papa be being an admiral, your background, and then you begin them as there doesn't John McCain, you begin the day for military where they reserve. Now heroes as well. Then you don't come in, they ask you say, where to be a he said, my papa being a Kenyan. What do you do? He be going back to Kenya. He be going back to Kenya. I said, okay, tell me more. My middle name now Hussein. Okay, stop right there. Get out. That was the mentality, no? Exactly. So now, you see the background of the person where they put them for stand against Barack Obama. It beat him. Landslide victory. It beat him. And then now it's 4 years, and then now it proof for the American people that wait if it do. Now why that way now he ask them for extend a mandate for give you another 4 years. The Republicans now they send you another challenge. Mitt Romney, Romney. So other guy will be a super wealthy man, billionaire. He don't spend money, buy adverts them, do all kind campaign, do all kind thing them. Barack Obama defeat them again, landslide. What did he talk? You understand? So now my country Tori long, na time short. So we don't talk past 1 hour. So I don't be giving no interest for talk. Make Tori past 1 hour. So before I want go, Clovis, now that I have phone this, I buy them for you where you complain say no get phone. There you go. Now Samsung phone. If you press them on, the password na your name. If you change them later, if you want, the password na Oka.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you enter the password, it will open them for you.
But then have a number.
Yes. So you know how to put Oka in numbers. What's that all day? You press that number. That's it. So now 4-digit number. You get it?
Yeah.
You don't open them.
No.
So now, if I'm not mistaken, whoops.
So
You get them?
move finish now.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, and in that phone, I'd also created a fake Facebook account already. Sorry, it's not fake. Now actually your real name.
Yeah.
And I don't already hook them up as an administrator for your page and all of those things that I had a lot of time. Why would I be wait for Switzerland for you? If you can't join me for this live broadcast for a national dialogue on a negotiation without preconditions. We don't negotiate too small now.
Yeah,
So there's your phone. And if you take that charger, because phones that didn't come then the charger where you come with them now this cord now the advanced one way when I not get yes and then I hope say that I know I pass by that thing for airport. So that's it. Now your phone that and
so they get for I'm gonna get for year hot again now.
They go year hot.
No say now I focus now on Munyonge.
You want to focus on Munyenge?
Yes.
Now them sabi. I pity the fool.
So
yeah.
you know say the way to way we talk about the Northwest Southwest issue.
Yes.
Many people the truth now say many people they refuse the fact that people way there are almost two categories of people down. People that they fit for this Amazonian, they know very well say if you bring that idea, it will disrupt them.
Yes.
And which is the truth, they don't like truth.
Yes.
Second, people the way they need their political interest, but then they think about individual,
the welfare
yes,
of the
some by the people, by the commoners.
Yes.
There's somebody like me, and they feel the pain of the commoner because I know where I'm coming from. So I don't feel ever take the chances to say and say some people if you ask me tomorrow, say, brother, you be know the thing there or what did you be do?
What did you do
To stop this to me at the sofa
today?
The truth na say Cameroon na one. The way we look at Frenchman, we dey for the West and their enemy. May you know say Anglophone, Southwest man.
They look Northwest man.
At Northwest man as the enemy. So the earlier we Cameroonians will stop this nonsense.
You know some question where I don't ask my contributors sometimes and they never ever give me answer. Because you get this mentality and this notion, say, we want to control our resources.
That is it.
Yes. Now, one of the biggest things, if you ask any Amber fool, say why did they fight? They will tell you, say they want to control their resources. They want make Frenchman go so that make them control their resources. Okay? Good and fine. I like it.
That's true.
So now, then I turn ask Batty Bowman. I ask you, say, you know one francophone for being managing director for Pamol. He said why francophone man can't be managing director for Pamol? I said good. I ask you, say, so why Batty Bowman he could be managing director for Pamol? Can't hear confusion. Can't hear confusion. Can't hear the stupidest answer with me I ever hear for my life. He go start to talk about how it didn't for what Anglophones do. I said it didn't for Batty Bow. Because you claim Anglophoneness.
Yes.
But you know because now we talk about Pamol, where then for Bamuso land, for Ndian, okay? That land, it belongs to a people. Those people are not the Moramo, are not the Batibo people. They are not. You just claim, say because they then are for Anglophone zone, so you be entitled for be managing director for them. What about now? But that same Pamol is then for Cameroon. No, so. So why then, if you want to use that same logic, why then would you not say a Cameroonian can be managing director for them? Now the only qualification that way is supposed to be say na Cameroonian. Why you did specifically say na only Anglophone? Because it didn't have Anglophone zone.
And now you want to manage it more
from
far.
Exactly. So now, and then I ask you, say, so now, would it also be fair if the Southwest people there now, they also use your logic for say they want for control their resources and talk say this, so now make no you know, state corporation like the CDC, Pamol, Sonarab and the rest, make no Anglophone or Northwest man and no be managing director too for them because it then for their land. I say if they use your own strategy, the same words where you use them, the same exactly identical. Would that put you in the position of controlling, of ever becoming a manager director for
no, ever. And when you go for the truth now, say,
you tell them that truth, you become their enemy.
Their enemy. So when you the November go for it, because the man because I say okay, the man from Northwest they can't control resources. When me, I go small book to control the
resources.
They go do it.
Fight.
Gang up, fight or small but they will come
fight
after you. The
yes.
Now when they come after you, you don't allow that post. You go do it. Now so
enmity they build, bloodshed. Fight no go easy.
So now the thing that way, if I be bring a statement say when I be the grow up, and maybe no nothing like come no go. I hear nobody say come no go. I be ask my pastor what be the meaning of that statement. He tell me say na equal for graphy. I say what be graphy? Now for the way explain for me as I can understand. Then that way enter for bushigwe.
You see the true marginalization.
This person friend man marginalized we Anglophone we know see most people are seeing a real marginalization.
Yes.
With the Northwest guy and the Southwest tenant. Now for that I understand say man, it means say we two so talk English will not be even Mate something Clovis and why they'll continue for hate we because we continue to tell the truth. Yeah, they'll continue for hate we because we speak the truth. Now Mate something the Anglophone man in no start this agitation because they want for fix Cameroon. That is not why. Okay. They even you will hear the Okada picking the way they talk today so 500 they will collect what 500 for road. They did not pick up guns for stop that collecting of 500. At least the majority of them. Yes, there could have been one or two of them. Okay. The evidence is there to show because as soon as they pick up those guns. What was the first thing they did? They start mount control.
And do what?
Collect for 5 times.
Exactly.
They see a fine for the staker. They look you fresh, they kidnap also 2 million.
Thank you. Because the intention was never to change what was happening. When they be see the gendarme collect 500, they nobody see and say a bad thing. They be see and say, I wish I was the one doing that bad thing.
Now we talk about position where someone the man fight the man. In na say one may change.
No.
But it want me
na be for them. For example, person where he take a picking go for school, for go enrollee, principal ask him bribe, he no go can't vex the complaint, say they ask him bribe, say na bad thing. He vex, na say no na ye be the principal where they collect bribe. Because they where they put that same man, principal, where he could collect bribe, maybe even pass the one we be complaining about.
That principal once small.
Yes.
Where we climb, so that's in that way.
Now the problem that for we Anglophones that. Now the problem that, and then when you tell them they start vex. So now show me one office where some Francophone they don't occupy them. Maybe a day, maybe I don't know because me I know claims that I get all the extensive experience about Cameroon, but educate me. I'll be willing to learn. I am open for learning. Okay, I am ready to be taught. So show me one office where some Francophone man be occupy them and corruption, and then the movie put Anglophone and then corruption just stop. You understand? I remember one time I get this heated conversation with Beltus where he began to explain for me about the Francophonization of the Anglophone subsystem of education. May I tell you something? The Francophones, back in the days, maybe over a decade ago, 20 years ago and so, maybe they be marginalized and minimize the importance of being bilingual. They be looked down on English as a language. But guess what? May I tell you something? What is the biggest economy in the world? The United States of America, right? Even though China, they can't overtake them now. But may I tell you something? Right now, as I speak, they get more than how many thousand? About 10,000 Cameroonians in China teaching English.
Even for the whole world, English
Teaching
is
English.
language.
Chinese, they want to learn English because they know they are taking over the world.
Yes.
Okay, the international language of business is English. It's not French. Okay, right. So you get Canada, majority na English. United States, all na English. Then come for Europe. They one of the biggest economies in Europe, England, the United Kingdom, I mean, English. Okay, Switzerland, English now one of their official languages. Okay, and then you get around the world, one of the most highly populated country in the world, India. They talk English with India and Pakistan, and because of the British Empire and all that raping where they don't go do them around the world, because I call colonialism as rape. It's a crime against humanity. That's just the truth. You understand? So because of that, it don't make English. South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, the most populous country, even for Egypt, even Rwanda, country where it not ever be colonized by any English-speaking country. You know, country will colonize Rwanda. Now a French-speaking country, Belgium, France, we get influence today. Today, English now official language. Yes, you know so. They adopt English because they know the importance of English. And now the Francophones, now they don't see the importance of English. And now they want to travel anywhere in the world. They want to do business. They want to do this. They want to learn English. They actively try to learn English. Now, the Francophones, they're jealous of our English subsystem of education. They come now to enjoy the same education where we be proud of. And then guess what? We say, hey, they don't come, can't take away our place. They don't come, can't. And then, so what to be the solution? May we destroy them. Chai, Anglophone man will go well. Where they only come, can't enjoy the same thing where we enjoy them, and then we be proud of. So then to the year, and then they envy them. You don't know how Francophones they envy you. They don't know. They love the English. They want just today as a day for I know the Cameroon as a day for Switzerland. I don't meet us on Cameroonian for year. Where they talk English, so now they look me so it is just jealous. Yeah. It is just jealous. It tell me say it just wish say if you talk English, your life will change. Yes.
That's true.
It just wish say if you talk English. You want to work for United Nations. You want to work for WUSA.
I want to look at so
now English.
You don't get opportunity for some white devil.
He get app. Yes, he get app for a phone where they learn English every day. English, yes. Now when the Francophones now they want they show interest, they want come to can learn the English. They bring a competition now for the schools. Them when I say hey, they don't Francophonize for education. Francophones they plenty. And then Matt tell something. Now Matt talk about the conversation I get about Belgium because Belgium talks today so. Because he talks today so. I talk to Belgium, but me I understand today so. Because we talk say for example ENS, if we get the majority of people if they be Francophones then. I talk about ENS they train now teachers where they could teach in the Anglophone zone in the Anglophone subsystem of education. You say yes. But now Francophones where they no fit even talk English, where they send them there. I said they send them, not send them. I said maybe they write na concours. He say countryman, you know that thing. They just the list, they just come on now for minister for Yaoundé. I said okay, let's accept. Say the list just come out for minister for Yaoundé. I take your word for it. So now minister don't just regardless of whatever concours now write that minister just put your own name for your cousins and for they know. So now say they can't do ENS for Northwest no. Agreed. Okay, now, Minister to send plus the Chancellor and the Principal too for ENS, or no man. And the just ask her, I'm asking for a friend. He said, oh no, you know that thing, talk some kind of nonsense. I said, okay, now here is the thing. Checks and balances. Now, assume say you've been at the Chancellor or you've been at the Principal, the Dean of Studies, at the University of Bamenda, where ENS fall under. And now, you don't just get a batch of students. The math talk say for this year, when I get, might just assume, so when I get 20 students them intake for do mathematics, for instance, for can study for ENS, for get a diploma, for teach mathematics. Okay. And those, out of that 70 people you receive, might assume say they so ma say we say 20 picking them, and out of that 20, ma assume say there's so 14 na francophones according to you because it was a majority na francophones. Ma francophone they don't even talk English. Oh, okay now. So now those picking them, they will write exams right for year 1 in order for pass for go year 2, right? Because ENS now 3 years, and then you go write exam for year 2 pass before you go year 3, right? And then you go write the assessment for pass for get the diploma, right? Who they mark the exam? Now francophone.
No, anglophone.
That picking way enough it talk English where it is study for that university. How we pass that exam? Now minister too for Yaoundé, he can't sign for you say may pass and make it must pass because the signature on top is slip, on top is attestation for say don't pass. Now the dean of study or now the person that from that university of Bamenda where now una graphic people they control them.
And he will defend.
Yes.
Defend the public. You stand in front of people.
Defend your project, or whatever. Yes.
Yeah, so how you
where you know they talk one word for English. So I say I find your story it just fall apart. Maybe not true, but then again, if not true, and then it means say we need the complicity of the Anglophones the way they did in that institution, right? So don't blame the Francophones because now we're our own man. Where it then the dean of studies, the chancellor, the this and that, the principal for that school. Now he certified that picking them, send them for our schools, even though they not be qualified. Now someone Anglophone man certify he send them. He said no, but if they not do so they will sack it. And then I said, then that is a way of protest. Imagine, just imagine, if they send that list, right? And that list, the intake for that year, they enroll 20 students there for study for. Do mathematics, 14 of them are francophones, right? And then the other 6 or so are anglophones them. Imagine at the end of the first year, all the 14 where they come from francophone zone, they fail. The 6, they progress, right? The second year, all of those same ones that went as social francophone, they fail.
Yes.
Because they know fit cope. Because they cannot speak the language. By you failing them, you are making a statement. You tell them, say you now don't send students away, they don't be prepared. Because even before you want enroll for school, you get what they call and say prerequisite. Wait, Mr. Wait, basically which way you are supposed, some level where you're supposed to already be at before you go. Because for example, like if you want to apply now to go for the University of London or any university, they'll tell you say you must first already get a advanced level or at least 3 papers in at least ABB or AAB or whatever they tell you plus the grade. And then now if you want to study, if you want to read now mathematics, you must get advanced level now in sciences. They will tell you which way you must do already exactly before you feel enroll for do that course. So now if there is sending our students them where they never reach that criteria, fail them. It's as simple as that. Send a message back to your minister or whoever and say these students do not cut it. They are not prepared. They don't meet the minimum criteria even for start the course. So you fail them all. Now your own way for send the message across. Imagine say you do that, you fail all them. Now your way that you don't send a message, right? It no good need for continue for they pass them on because you fear your boss or because they bribe you. You pass them. Then now they don't graduate. They go now into teaching and they cannot teach. They don't fit it because who don't mess up the system.
When they put on all the systems, how the students now for the school now that anglophone don't send them for go teach.
Exactly. Now they carry all the other excess load. Exactly. How they pass? Because now we are the corrupt. Now why do I talk say if I become president for the country now, me I will penalize every person who take bribe, and whatever punishment I give the person who take bribe, I go double them. Give the person who pay the bribe. I know. You get my point.
Yes.
Because the person who pay the bribe most often not them being the corruptors.
Yeah.
Sometimes the day where even no person no even ask bribe. Some people they come for day with the mentality say I know me say I no get me the thing where you need them. For example, now you say you need to get coronavirus vaccination or you need to get coronavirus certificate before you fly, but you deliberately not go do on you because you know so when you reach for airport you just bribe. You understand? So now me I will be that kind of person where I will penalize the person who take the bribe. And then you, where you pay the bribe, I'll penalize you double what I give you. Then now I go make and now people the way they pay bribe now them go kind of report the one they ask for bribe. Imagine say if all man deny for pay bribe today, some bribery and corruption with day.
No idea.
You repay the bribe because you really see and see there's some situation their way. Exactly. And sometimes they, for example, imagine say you drive motor to go. Wind mirror, you not get on you. Or windshield, you not get on you put a mukuta back. You put a plastic for back. Where it be against the law. Side mirror, you not get on you. And you know you say it be against the law. You're supposed to take that motor, go garage, go fix them. But you not get on you. Because say you go reach for the pay, your 500 to go you. Now the mentality that. Sorry say we digress plenty, but we can talk forever. So, time for plenty, my contribute them. You don't get your phone right, you get your charger and the lead, you get your bonbon, you get your water. Now part of the 15 million. That's so for the grand national dialogue we will get them for this one negotiation without preconditions, even though we get conditions, where we don't get them today, the 28th day for October 2022. I salute you once again, my countryman, Okanasri Clovis, where you don't come right for Switzerland, from meet up we make we share this dialogue. And then at the end of this, we go chop at you. No, we need to go chop at you. I get simple rice and stew. Where they wait for me, you know fit understand. For you know, now just rice and stew. You know fit understand. I say I put just rice and stew for my mouth, so my taste buds. Then I say party there for my mouth. There's a party in my mouth and everyone is invited. You understand that kind of thing, no? Ah, master, the taste. Pay sweet too, but don't be pay this, they win in Switzerland. So, you don't get your independence today, no? You don't see countryman in face, no?
I don't see
you don't get independence multiple times. So, now all that will get them for Nama contribute them. So, we'll play our Kumkum anthem, we'll play our Cameroonianness, and then we'll go Joka, we'll get other things to do, we'll get life to live, right?
Definitely.
Now all that. Thank you for plenty my contribute them. I was now join. Now continue for the share. I want to appreciate one or two people the way they don't join we where they there for here. Actually I don't get connection for this phone because I not turn the Wi-Fi on. Or should I turn the Wi-Fi on? No. What's the point? So we'll get we'll get Chakabum Kraidai. It they here. It's a since 5 years today they have adopted English. Yes. Maybe they talk about Rwanda. And then we'll get a bunch of them. Abi and Nongene, we'll get Useni Tako, Tankuna Plenty, we'll get Marshall Zion. Marshall Zion, no. Now some black leg we know easy. It there for UK with me. Sunday that this is Marshall Zion. It caused a scene. It do something where it caused wahala. Now say I know if talk because na top secret. Yes. It do something I'll explain for you when this live broadcast finish. Marshall Zion know exactly what you really talk. So tell police they will be involved. I will explain them for you later on. Yes. Now Chris man. Popo Chris man. Yes. And then we get Ekona Pekin, Kumkumasa. So some people when some person can't see like that name Kumkumasa, no, they go to talk with the chat up, the things that they chat me up. No me oh. I say when I clone all accounts, when I fake all things. Any person will tell you say make you not create fake account, copy your name, go create an account with your name. Yeah. Any person will go against fake accounts, start with by faking your own. Man talk say for example now you get some man talk say man just give a random example say Film Mashamanga Bear. Film Mashamanga Bear. Say imagine say Film Mashamanga Bear who got talk say this, so no, maybe we no create fake accounts, we have to be real, or patriots don't need to hide their face or whatever. Go create an account called Film Mashamanga Bear. Yes.
Something about this.
Create the fake accounts.
You don't bring some points say
Patriots, yeah, patriotism. Yes.
Patriotism and so on and so forth. Most of our Anglophone brothers they misinterpret those words which they mean.
Yeah.
And I will make a very official way they understand say I not fish she done down. Yeah. I'm bad for bush. But when they see me, they will kill me.
Yes.
Then you tell me say na my brother.
Yes.
Make me and no YP. Man no kunkuma see when they see me.
Yes, because he be patriot. And then for ye, in a patriotism that.
For the expense of my own life.
Not just your life. As that Amber there for Bush right now,
yeah.
What is he doing?
in the Kunkuma people.
Thank you.
And I realize it. All those people they use that kind of stuff. They defeat
now
so
politicians.
With this, no one may end.
Now politicians.
Yes.
But I don't tell you, I don't make an audio once. Remember when I be talk say there are. Did I say there were 3 categories of people who say our brothers in the bushes? I'm telling you, number 1 now politician. Because one, now the nature of the beast. Politician, no, whenever something happen, like where it need for take a decision, it go look for the tallest fence, climb shit on top. Where it means anyone jump to the left or to the right. It go straddle both positions them. It go come for this side, sweet talk this one, go for this side, sweet talk, because it need your vote. Whereas an activist like me, I choose a side. I don't go for one side since. Yes, because and I go for that side, I go advocate for that my side. Yeah. Okay, because I don't care me about your vote. I don't want me your vote. And I don't tell people and say someday maybe I will enter politics. Definitely. I don't know. But whether I enter or not enter, if I campaign, listen to my point. Okay, see if I feel deliver and if I get the qualification, the capacity and the resources for deliver. And if you say and say it be good, vote for me. If you don't like her, no vote you for me. You understand? Right. But now I know be politician or I be activist. I don't choose my side. I know a politician will go climb down for fence, for straddle both fence, for straddle both sides. Say, oh no, when it don't look bad, they say where our brothers have to understand, we have to love them. And then when they go for that side for government, they say yes, the Cameroon is one and indivisible. Yeah, and then go for this side, 2 side collapse, talk for 2 side, 2 more. Yes, no, we have to end Ambazonia. These children are destroying our economic fabric. These children are doing this and that. Then we go for Amba. I said, these our brothers, they are just misunderstanding. If we dialogue with them, we give them money, we give them concessions, we just move Ayub Tabe from prison, and then we give him whatever he wants, and then this thing will end. Thief! One, like I tell you, a politician. The other one, are who? Person way Amba never ever touch he.
Never ever sell.
It never ever. Amba nothing when the year and the year no. Maybe even the one for Facebook. So never even see him.
Never sell.
It never. Now some we need to talk now from. You understand no? Now when I talk now, I always tell people and say you and me no. Now 2 different kind of people then. Okay? When you talk that you are politics, so they know. Go talk politics with politicians then. And you talk now with person way Amba, no mean a year na year. You understand no? I know year Amba na year and then a year I say that I can't talk him. You understand? I experience Ambazonia terrorism. So I talk, and I want to tell that way it pain me when you narrate your experiences.
Someone want make like say.
You understand? You narrate now your experiences. No mean as I say now experience, and then some person can't tell you what to be your experience. It can't tell you what way you be experiencing. It can't tell you.
I want you see, and so the government. It's like the attention, Papa.
Do I work for the government?
Someone don't tell me, they say, you like President Pobia. I say, as far as I'm concerned,
can't die, can't do it.
Pobia is Jesus Christ, as to me.
For you,
it's my according to
me. It give you amnesty.
Yes. You know, I say,
I know we talk because give you 50 million every month. But yeah.
Now Jesus Christ.
It give you amnesty.
It give me amnesty.
It give you something. Maybe for ye, it never do nothing.
Just that amnesty alone.
Yes, it give you a second chance in life.
A second chance to live.
Yes.
It make me at least. I don't talk to people where I don't even deserve for my educational level to talk to them, to meet with them. So that amnesty give me the chance to go back to school. But the boy will give me that amnesty, I don't forget that.
And you get opportunity.
I don't forget any O level. But the boy will give me that chance.
Maybe they don't wipe you things.
So just the amnesty Papa give me.
You go forever thank him and be indebted to ye.
Indebted to ye. Yes. The last drop of my life.
But you know whoever say so. Yes. According to ye, you be deserved the amnesty. Now because of Pobia self, now Pobia push yourself for push. So instead, now Pobia supposed to apologize for yourself. See the mentality.
It deserve my all. And now all that way I give them for the government now. It tell me the government.
You're not the first do nothing for the government, you're doing it for yourself.
For myself.
Mate something like
no, according to them,
yes.
They talk say they work for the
Mate, wait, me I don't explain them and my experiences as well. Now we don't bring up that topic. I don't get conversations with people the way they come across as though because they fight against Amazona terrorism, they come with this mentality, say they are fighting for the Cameroon government or they are doing something for the government.
It'd be wrong.
I didn't ever get me flabbergasted or frustrated because I expected, but I get the same response from a lot of people. So I get the opportunity now to educate them. I ask them, say, Mark, give a simple example. Okay, Mark, talk because of what happened recently for July, we just passed about 3 months ago. Okay, Oliver Lekiaka, I would fall for your head, right? How that one take concern me?
No concern, no.
Oliver Lekiaka don't terrorize a man for Momo. No. I don't know about it. Even if you don't do it, no terrorize not my family. You don't see me for no bending corner, right? So Oliver Lekiaka could have lived for the next 1 billion years. It does not affect me for Momo. You get my point?
Yes.
Okay. And Momo then have a corner and then imagine some man day now for A2D. Some man day for Bastos, some Francophone man. How Oliver Lekiaka take, how he take affected?
Affected. Nothing do after 1,000 years.
He concern you for how?
No, nothing.
So then now you get your own mentality for then and say, as you don't carry fire, I will knock Oliver for your head. You don't do that Bamleke man for your own day a great favor. You don't do Cameroon government. You don't do some marvelous thing for Cameroon government. It the impact Cameroon government for what way? Even if we talk about, as when I talk about economic sabotage, when I want to even talk about economic sabotage, let's talk about Diano and maybe Fako and part of Meme and maybe Mezan. When I talk about economic sabotage for Libya Alem, because they will lack potatoes. or on our way to where Oliver Lekiaka will stop him from Libya Alem, not enter again for Cameroon coffers. Where because of that Cameroon will die.
Even Oliver will pay tax even. No.
Everything we consume, whether na petrol we put on for your car. No, not indirectly. Na VAT, na direct tax.
Yes.
They call them value added tax. VAT. That Okada where they ride down, it enter na through the Ambazona port.
No one.
Excuse, no pay charges for port.
The man will go bring
petrol.
They go buy from Chankam. Nobody go buy
Navonchang, Francophone, petrol, all things, sugar, Maggi, 3 export. 3 export, where the drinkers they die with on top bed. Massa. The stupidity too much. The mafia.
You see, Clovis, you know, see, therefore, yes, some donors, you know, see, you didn't answer the talk with the government. Why don't you tell the government, may they come into dialogue for a table? I said, Papa, what you about to do? They talk to the government how?
Jesus, you know, so one thing when you be talking where is sweet mistake go past. Now, 2 things actually where you talk and one where you be tell and say just because you be ex-combatant, no mean say you win some lottery.
Yes.
2, you tell and say, they pay me no. Because I put phone talk no. Create your own account. Put your own phone talk.
It be easy.
And no, it easy. No be lie, it easy. Put your phone. If you want data, I will give you.
I be tell someone say, me I don't know how to create them.
No, I will create them for you.
Create you page.
Yes.
Give me the name for the page you want them.
I will create them for you. Make you administrator. Make you control them.
Do it.
Do one. They go pay you. They go pay you. No be lie. They pay me. I don't ever deny. As a matter of fact, Clovis, because they will talk say you don't come. I not even give you. Do how bush followers they always do now. Yeah. Show you how bush followers they do. They just go for their wallet. They want to give you some 1,000 for pay transport now. And then they just for they move that one, they say wrong currency. Again, I want $1, no be plenty money. They say they put that, they say wrong currency. And then they go again. They move that one, they say wrong currency. They want me to know say they get and they don't work. They say they want Mexico, wrong currency. And then they say, pretty friend, just take this one, take Bacala. Sorry, say I give you for my left hand. After this live show, you give me back my money. Then again, you know that kind of thing. And then again, you see, even for fake pastor them, why you did go for which way they call and say, they go for now retreat, they call them on a pilgrimage, you know that kind of thing, or now what they always call them again? The crusade or something like that. Some person will talk, say, it go pray. It go for 40 days or something for go pray. But you know one thing we no go ever forget that for taking with you. It say need a chop, it the fast, but it go with a mobile phone loaded with data so that it will show the world how it the fast. And then the one go give some person money The first thing when they go do, and I said they go balance phone first. Make sure they get camera for day and all thing, and then now they take them, and then they put camera, and then they say take them. So that means the world see and say this, so they don't give money, and then you record. See, I have just given Clovis 2,000 francs. Yes, I be pastor, reverend pastor. What is all this nonsense? Now because they want reward out of it, yes. When you do something where you just do one, they go you. You need to do one because you don't calculate some reward, you don't calculate half a scam, half a thief. You just do one, they go. You know must advertise them.
Even the same Bible way they read and talk to where you help man, even no mention them.
Man, tell you something. I don't help people for TD accent away. I tell them, say I go help them on one condition. And the condition I say me they don't tell no person. Say I don't because first of all because I know no. If no picking up no picking up message me for TD accent that today. Say man help you, I go help you. It won't happen. Because I don't do one before someone who deaf some situation. I even get someone, for example, maybe a woman with no belly, woman born, so kind of thing them, you understand? And then you feel as well. And then you help you with the, and then I did say, if only you swear for me now first, say no person, this transaction end. Because me I know no. When you help one person, then they talk him. All man go can't know. All man get needs. All man get needs. You understand? And then they want to go frame up their own story too, because they want their own small, whether than 10,000, 5,000 or whatever you want to give them. And I don't have that kind of money. Imagine even if you get one time, maybe once every 3, 4, 5 months, I think have some persons on 10,000 for some side. It's easier. Okay, you feel sustain that one, you understand? But then what if in that 30 people then? Every month they ask you for 10,000. You go. You go.
No.
Even with 15 million every month. No. I know call me. I get needs. Jesus. So now that I talk say better. Now that sometimes when I see somebody just talk say no, and then you get the one the way before the one to before the one give you 5,000. The first put camera balance and fine. Yes. Now thief. Before one give you that 5,000, no, they don't calculate how it will make 10 times that. By making that video. Yes, now business. That have pastor they call and say sowing seeds.
Yeah, now see business that life that way in any man in life you must be secretive. You sound people they give you help, but no one may nobody know. And it's supposed to end between you and that person. You see, so the people where they want to showcase and so on and so forth. You tell me say they don't ever post Amber boy, don't shoot them, their picture, where they don't die, they are brother them. How they be my brother? People that they ask that if I go kill me.
Okay.
I don't talk say they are
besides, no, maybe we assume say they are your brothers. Yeah. Like I remember one time I actually some live broadcast I be doing, I explained this why we use the strategy where we use them. We need to just do one because one say we hate the Amber boys them or be out of spite or whatever. There is a calculation behind what we do. When I know very well, say countryman, if I know to be tactful, I know to be smart, I know for achieve which way I don't achieve them within the short space of time, and with no training or background in mass communication, journalism, or any of those things. Then you understand. I know we don't ever get a platform. Eric Tato, a journalist, or at least he calls himself. They go University of Boya, journalism, whatever. Tapang, Eric Tato, all of them, and there's another one. Margareta, Tapang, Eric Tato, Margareta, all them three now graduates, the journalists for University of Boya, for all kinds of things. Okay, they don't create pages. All right, then imagine say countryman just come from nowhere, never ever create page, never ever, and then I can't do the social media activism past them to the extent where themselves they confirm code where this Ngong Dog for Hong Kong can't talk today. So believe it or not, say our people listen to the devil himself, my country people, more than they listen to ambassador activists. Wait the Eric Tato talk. It's a whether you like it or not, my country people is a force to be reckoned with. He is an enemy that is strong. No, but I talk him. Now the appraisals that way the enemy that they can't give me. And no person no put gun for their head. Say me they can't talk those things then. They can't talk him freely, willingly, with their face, yes. Because it's the truth. And then Mark Barretta talking on plenty. He said, I don't like to call his name because when you call his name, he give you attention as if I need, and you cannot ignore me. You could call him whether you like him or not. They ain't no fit ignore country. I mean Chikuchuku no. Chikuchuku they a hope you for that place where you know that place where they hot. You go live him. You go must scratch him. I mean Chikuchuku. So they not ignore, and then now I can do another whole live broadcast. I talk about countryman. It take 15 million for. But if he talks to no one call countryman a name,
No one call that.
enough ignore countryman.
So they sleep for their end.
Rent free with the inside their head. Yes.
So they take every day.
And then like the people that they say now their brothers. Sorry, say I be digress. The reason why we do what we do, I be don't explain them. One time where I do live broadcast. Imagine say you did deal with picking the way they literally believe say they not fit die.
Yes. That's what they believe.
How do you then get the message to them? Say they fit die.
You have to post their die body.
After they kill them.
After they kill them.
That is the only way.
And one of the highest part when I shoot them down, I didn't think now the armor boys will for forever surrender. One of the highest way I be so happy that we say Ambazona no feel recruit, no feel ever deceive.
Another one may go join. Yes. No. Now our greatest achievement that. And they know it.
I be so happy.
They know it. So now a matter of time now. We play now delaying tactics. Now what do they call them again? Extra time for game now. Yes. Now delaying tactics. We just wait me whistle. Me the fat lady sing. We just blow the final whistle. That's it. Delaying tactics. So Tanto Goldberg they live with now. It's just the fact that Clovis and MKPD they come live. They seriously cause commotion inside all Amber supporters. They are gong them. They are gong them. So right. So as I talk, we literally that is a strike. People they don't talk all kind of things. Talk plus how the International Criminal Court of Justice, something like that, they would take me go because I don't commit war crimes. I post die body there. I talk say I go the prison and I go with a smile on my face because wait away with the creator and the impact of the creator by posting those people. Clovis, now say you know if you understand no. Now what I tell you say one of the things about we love and we make them we talk about that live broadcast. Now when you talk say you check say easy no. You check say I did talk for Facebook they pay me no. Create your own page. Talk, me they pay you too. Talk, me they pay you. Me I never ever talk say easy or hard. It no hard, it no easy. Try am. Go try am. Only small. Try am. You go sabi. Like how Amber they talk say man we no go. He no go no.
You see I'm woman say some I be tell some my friend right I tell you say he say Clovis if you post my picture. I say, you know the boy, and the boy I say, you don't know me. The person who says you don't know me, know me now. Because he's me on camera.
Facebook.
And me, I tell you something. What you need for understand, when you become, you did for top, become the top.
Yes, absolutely.
That is it.
That's
so I understand who me I be. You understand?
Yes.
And I be so proud of who we are.
Especially from the humble roots where you come from. Yes, because like I don't talk before, we don't just look at where a person is for understanding the situation. We're looking at where he's come from, the journey he's made. I don't make this analogy before where I always do like I always take opportunities when I come Cameroon. I teach, I mentor for schools, even though I didn't do them anymore. So I'd go for school and I talk to picking them, just talk about anything, any topic. So I would just give them example. For example, you walk into a classroom where you get about 14, 15-year-olds and today, and you ask them a question, and I guarantee you all their answer they always been at the same. You ask it, say, you get one picking with name Beltus, it get 100 million for a bank account, and then you get another one with name Clovis, you get 10 million for a bank account. Now who be successful? They say Beltus. Why? Because they get 100 million for your account. Clovis get now only 10. He get now only 10. Now you tell because all way they know now who's how way una day now. They never see una journey. They don't see who's how way you start. You understand? So they just conclude by looking at where you are at now. Say Beltus with 100 million, it reach past you or be more successful. The question now, who be more successful? So now then you tell them say, Beltus, if Papa be a very rich man. By the time if Papa one die, he believe we with 200 million 10 years ago. But today he get 100 million. Now, Clovis, if Papa one die, he no be getting even 1 franc. He no living nothing. He no get nothing. But 10 years later, he get 10 million for your bank account. He get motor, he get house, he get all this. Now we'll be more successful. Now they start thinking. You understand now? Now that clock start work for their head. Now the same thing, also psychologists, they don't do this same experiment as well. For example, when they just born Pekin, the Pekin just start the reason small. When that Pekin around that kind of age of 5, the pikin knows everything. Life is black and white. Okay, so something can be good or bad. Something can be right or wrong. There is no gray area. Okay, it's always one or the other. So now you ask that kind of pikin with the 5, the pikin that with the 5 years old. You ask you say this, so say you tell you say John, your papa don't thief. Say that's bad, because you know say thief na bad. So they thought say they do it to John papa say prison. You understand? Now you explain after that pikin say John, your papa a be thief na medicine. They say that's bad, but stealing is wrong. They say but it thief na medicine. They say yes, but it's wrong. You say but it thief that medicine for give John because John be the sick. And if you know we give that medicine, John for die. They say, yes, daddy, but that is wrong. It thief, that is wrong. Lucky. You understand? That is a 5-year-old speaking. That same Pekin, when you don't reach now for that kind of age of around 10 or 15, the same Pekin, you ask it exactly the same question. Your mentality start changing. You ask it, you tell him now, say, John, your papa thief. You ask me, thief waiting. You understand? No, I'm not gonna make up my mind. Like, no, waiting. Okay, it's waiting. Say, okay, it's medicine. What should we do with him? They say it's wrong to steal blood. Why did he steal the medicine? You understand? They say because his son was sick, John was sick. They say, so why are we discussing this? Leave the man, may go house. You begin to say, as a matter of fact, help him. You understand? He need help. Help him. So na different stages, and then again you get different mentality levels at different stages in life, and different people, then the way they reason and all of those kind of things, and you take all of those things into consideration. You understand? So the person will tell you say no post amber boy. He thinks they don't tell me. They don't tell me tire Clovis. But then at my day something, Tawa be just start. Now when I don't come now, no, when I benefit from experience when me I get them, so when I don't go through 10% of what we are go through. and a mentor when I coach una. One of the things I coach una, and I say, una know una rights, una know una positions, and no person of bully una. No, back in the days, they try for bully me. And the funniest thing I say, you know who they try for bully me? Generals for Cameroon military. And you know work. Yes. And then now some shit, no why last week there for America, where you don't manage to go for McDonald's, for go get free internet access. It take phone call you. After you get free internet access for begin, they tell you say, me you know post amber boy picture or whatever nonsense. You understand? I tell you say now military general for Cameroon government. It messaged me that time for 2018, latter stage of 2018, before the creation of the Disarmament Commission, before a lot of this, it was the peak of Amazonian terrorism. It was at the time when the Cameroon government will be confused as to how to handle the crisis. You understand? All man be the jam, all man be the open, enter inside minister office, talk for ear, come out, different person enter, talk the different one for different ear. You understand? So they want to come with their own opinions, objectives. All man become the government specialist for advisors. Chief, they become for village, they can't advise prime minister, advise minister, advise. We'll get for do this, we'll get for dialogue, we'll get for do this. You understand? The government was in a bad place. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were confused. And then again, for add to their situation, they didn't understand what was happening on the ground. They didn't get the full picture and the information and the context. What's happening on the ground, the reality. And then again, there were several layers where there was a gap. So you get layer 1, the rightful amber boy will carry gun, which way they do, and then know which way they happen. Okay? You get layer 2, the chief of village, the parliamentarian, the village people, the way they did for village, where they know which way the amber boy they do, but they don't know as much as the amber boy know. They don't know the intricate detail. You get a layer 3, the one, or maybe not that layer 3, now the mayor or the parliamentarian will be removed from the village, where they now maybe not for Yaoundé or then not for town, where now they hear now second-hand information of which way they happen. Then you get another layer when now maybe like minister level or advisor, the politicians then, when now they want to solve the problem, but now they formulate the advice, for go advise the military Exactly. Where they go advise the military, they go advise the ministers, they go advise the presidency. Now, they take that as third-hand information of where they actually happen on the ground. And then now, by the time where they want to take all that thing, them jam box and mix them now, ton and pound them like kum. And then now, before you want to reach for minister here, you want to reach for president here, it don't become diluted. The actual information, the fact, the reality, and all those things that they don't be removed, and then they don't add politics, salt, sugar, Maggi inside. You understand? Because of interests. Because they know say if I talk the story, go this kind of way, it go fit. Because obviously before you want to go rich, and then when you get access to the president, when you get access to a minister, it means say first of all you don't reach up there. That's one. And two, it means that if you get influence. And if you influence your opinion, if you influence your perception, if you influence your decision. Now, powerful power, that forget them. I say powerful power. You say I use the same word for add powerful. That powerful. That power, you get powerful behind. Now, powerful power, that way get them. You understand? So now, by that time, that person don't reach for that level now for influence minister your decision. He start look at how that decision, if it benefit ye politically. So now it will then put the message or put the advice in a way for sway the minister towards the decision where he want the minister to make him for your own personal advantage. You see, I know. So now, and at that time now, so the people that were at the top, the decision makers, they were not getting the full picture, they were not getting the reality, the truth as it was happening on the ground. Because you get different layers where you get to filter through before it reaches them. You understand? Countryman can't change the dynamic. I go straight from Amber Boy to president. You understand? Yeah. I take the message from Amber Boy direct to President Paul Biya here straight. First class.
How the boy feel.
Yes.
What did he think?
Yes.
What did he think for the next 2 minutes?
Yes.
What did he need?
Yes. The dynamic and everything on the ground will take him direct from the ground to Paul Biya to minister here. We don't go through no politician and where they go filter and jam box and mix and turn them like cocoa and turning cocoa and equang or okay. No, we take him direct. Some person called me one time, tell me say, you don't know the power you get them. I say, wait. He say, you make Paul Biya laugh. I said, what do you mean? He said, I will make some video. That video I will call and say, that's startling. Well, I still remember that video where I begin to talk about, say, the Amber terrorists, their passport, they can't expire now. What do we need for doing that? No, renew their passport them again. And then I say, the things that they be wicked. We can be wicked. Then I talk so then I will chop my tangerines them. Where I will peel them. Then I still get the video there for YouTube. I talk about dastardly. And then I say, we can be dastardly. Then I give the ideas them for the diplomas. That thing enter inside Minister of External Relations ear. Directly from my mouth to your ear. I make a put on Facebook. I don't know me. I don't even know say it exists. But he hear him. Paul Biya hear him. He laughs to almost fall down. Now a personal person, he tell me, and then some person he tell me say, now some of the information, obviously some, not all, some of the information the way I be the broadcaster, it be the end up exactly as I be broadcaster. It be the end up in defense briefings. Do you know what defense briefings are? You know, like when the Minister of Defense they receive a briefing from your generals and commanders on the ground. And from that briefing, the Minister of Defense go brief the president on the situation on the ground. Some of the information they carry them directly from countryman, put them for their slideshow for PowerPoint presentations and present them to the Minister of Defense. Now for them now, better someone take no me no. My voice and all things, that one meet up. He said, I know that voice. Face to face, no mean say yes, you understand? That meet up, rapid laughs. He said, I know that way. They didn't look at me so. That one meet up, I tell you, the first time I meet up General Valerenka, where they don't send in that General Valerenka, they for Yaoundé for corner. It did work for Simbok. You know that Bas military for Simbok. Yeah. Now he be military commander for Bas military of Simbok, General Valerenka, and then now you get Buba. With that time we've been at General Valerenka for Bamenda. I enter office. I know before even go me there if you go see. I'll go you know. You know we enter office with me, but we'll go Bamenda or you. You will go Bamenda or you. Now me and you. Very free. We don't do things. Wait, now it's crazy. Make our begin go Bamenda, and at that time I still get influence. No way, no. We just go we. And the SI pick up begin go with Bamenda. One pick up, just we begin go with Bamenda. They make mobs. They find we. And at 2020. Then imagine now when they don't wipe the food, that base wave is even in Hamburg for barefoot, for that barefoot, 7 Qataras there, they don't wipe palm. Yeah, they don't even get no influence now.
Now, don't die.
And then Massa. That time when you still in there, we come on go away Bamenda. We don't even give no military protection. Now me and you will go. That time we go solo. You remember you will wait for me for reception for that 5th military region head office. Yeah. And then I enter, go see General Valerenka. As I go, now I wait. Because we get some other person there, I wait. Then the time where it be free. Because we will go in now go for GDR, but not be
the
Semil, yes, now Semil no even be. It's a for camp, yes. We not take me go see. Yes, you know very well. We must go now. Even delay our project, we not even get with no time or thing for go do. And now so we make and get our grace. And then once the man give us some 15 million. I don't go me there for go see you. You understand? Now just good work where they say with the do. That's a new guy for. He said we will not the past. He must see we. I still get a number to try chat with you. Yes. So now, yes, just for salute, the man say just one salute. He just one thank we. Now all that. And it's very good, very nice, very necessary. So now that way you will wait for me for reception. So I go for General Valerenka office. So now I wait, and I know things I don't tell you this story before, or maybe I don't talk him because I have a very big mouth. But then I will talk him again. The mouth is still big. So that way I wait. Then the other person come on, and then they can call me. They say the general will see you now. I enter with my laptop bag where I always carry on. It's not this one. It was the other one. Yeah. My laptop, that bag, so I always carry up. So I enter with my laptop bag, so I hold up, I enter. I reach, and then I say, greetings, sir. I'd always call all man, sir. And then the man first looked me. He said, sit down. As I go say mass. He said, no, stand up. I stand up again. He fold the arms. They look me. Then he talk, say, he don't look at the other guy with there for corner. And then he look at me and he say, is this all? He said, now all this? The man said, what do you mean? He say, now this man did with that big mop. Now all you did, he said, I was expecting some giraffe and some elephant to walk into my office. He said, now you this. I tell you, the power of small mop, big brain, mobile phone, internet connection, you understand no? So that's it. Now all me this, the general laughed. He said, now all you, he said, all that mop, you don't make up all money confused around the place. now all you this with that big mop. I said, now actually, that will go for the man show you. You see this business card, this one. Now from there, collect them. Now from that guy, I still chat with you till today. Yeah. He did my WhatsApp. Trong, maybe even the live survey they watch live, so that business card will hold on for your hand. So what to be, you know that previous Facebook account we get them. Maybe they chat with you too.
They did one way. Did the sales.
Yeah.
Nah, the Combrim.
Yes. Yes. They don't transfer it. Not to the Bamenda. It's there for Boya now. Yes. Yes, they don't eat them for Southwest. Yes, you know it. You know it. Now, yes, you know it. I never talk to the child, you know, that the military, that the card. I don't want to reveal a number, but not tough guy. He give me that card. Now, what if I open my wallet, people say, I said no. Like I show you this one. No, me not the Brago. No, me not the brag. See this one. Yeah. Now you get Cameroon, yes. You know that part.
I don't do that. I just see that this way, you know.
Now Paul be a cousin.
No, I get the name now, the position where they don't the position now.
Yes.
That's now you get Cameroon.
Now you get Cameroon. Now you give me. Yes, sir. Right? Man show you another one. That one said no good great enter man. See that one. We know the Brago.
No, the one
That one, another ambassador himself.
I talk
yes. Not just my wallet.
Man,
yes. And then see that one. All these cards, doing as I reach for, I collect them. No, not them move them for their hand. Give me. People they don't be minister of the country. No, they don't get this kind of cards. This one, yes, I get direct line. Direct line. You don't see it for news a lot now. Yes. I give me.
I don't see them.
Yes. But then again, some people nah, that's not fun.
Now I don't say people I guess some grandma don't tell me say it's a petit frère and then they understand who be you. You know I ask that question?
Because they say you do it for money.
It's a good to afford. It's a petit frère. You know what you bring that idea? People that don't mention you say no. I know if you take the man, you put him up for the kind play, you get connection. I say which connection that you're talking about? What I'm doing, I seek for some reward or some recognition when the man recognize me. I don't seek for that.
And even if the camp can't recognize you, it go come in time, in the own time, when you write.
And me, I don't go ever put neck.
Your own. Now so you could take and die young.
Yes. And I don't know what as a single one thing, when I see me so and then the one believe it don't tell me. But I understand say what I'm doing is not easy. That's why I just still myself. Because at the day end tomorrow, you say, now you be telling me say
exactly.
No.
And one of the things that way, that one start work with you. I remember even for this live broadcast, I'm talking. Say you be send messages and say ma share them out. I deny me for share them.
Yeah.
They stay for the laptop, if I'm not mistaken. When I reach for a house, if you want, I will search them. I'll send you the message. You will hear your voice. The first audio that yes.
Record the audio yes. Send them.
I'll be denying me for publishing. I never ever published those audios. I'll be denying me for publishing because at that time I'll be understand say you don't know which way you get involved in.
Yeah.
You know. Even and the truth I say you know. And the funniest thing I say, if you be know, say it can't turn out the way we don't turn out now, you for do them the more. The sweetest thing about the deal I say you were doing it because of the genuine that goodness where you see say you get something for offer. You know we don't ever do them because say you seek reward or attention. And now why that way you succeed. Now why that way you know we succeed for which way would you do because we nobody do them because they will wait. But like time we started to do this thing, time with the impact it started to be felt. Like I tell you, the impact we started to be felt for the way why I even start talk this one. I don't digress to day we don't reach for some other burning corner. I go back, that's how we start. I start talk about how some military general it threatened me no. I be there right for UK at that time. I know we don't get no connection for Cameroon government, no nothing. A whole general of Cameroon called me because I began my WhatsApp number. And the funniest thing I said, the number being a Cameroonian number. He called me for the WhatsApp number, answer. He started telling me who will be and all of those things. And I said, first of all, I don't believe you. So he sent me his credentials and he was genuine. I Google him. I check him out. I do video, I see. And no say yes, now Cameroon general this. Then he tell me, say, maybe I stop for the post. The pictures them of the dead body of the Amber terrorists them where they don't kill them because they interfere with the work of the Cameroon military. That's what he told me. Well, the threat it become when I deny. I tell him no, so I will not stop. He said then they will need to do basically a threat. And then I said, you do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Because I know what I am doing will yield results. He said, what results? I say, those children that are dying, I bet you don't know them. But they are my cousins. I know them. They are dying and they are being killed. Rightly so. I don't blame the Cameroon military for killing them. By all means, kill them because they carry guns. But guess what? They believe they cannot die. Because they have been told they cannot die. They have been told they cannot. The only person that can harm them is themselves. How then do I get a message to them that they can be killed? Tell me. If you can give me a better way for me to get that message to this my poorly educated cousins who almost killed me, tell me how I can get that message to them. Give me a better way. And until then, I will continue to post them. And I tell you, say, sir, I don't need your authorization or your permission for post those pictures. Now me, I create my website. I will post the damn thing for Facebook. Facebook ban me. I'll get some phone. If you go for that window now, I use my hotspot now. The phone there for that window with a power bank. It just stay for the now. You give me hotspot for go live now. That phone, if I create Facebook account for that phone now, so the Facebook will be deactivated instantly. That phone is more than 5 years old because now the first phone that we have been using for do Amazonia activism. I create Facebook accounts for they post their body picture and say Facebook not just ban me for the use, they ban plus the phone in MAC address. I mean say Facebook go for a different level for make sure say man no pass for Facebook again. Say now which kind of boy this way they post their body picture there with they ban me, do all kinds of stuff. If they create another fake account, can't post them.
I know say due to that ideology, say Amade die radicalized.
A lot of people in the center for Bush. Yes. And now why did I talk say our greatest achievement now the fact that they cannot recruit any more Pekin Center for Bush. Now the greatest achievement that way we don't do through that communication, exposing their lies and all of those things. And I tell you, say it reached level where the defense briefings they will get slides literally with my country people logo over there. And I want to tell people as I tell you, time where I don't become infamous. So they all man be the year about country and all those kind of things. Some person message me, tell me say I get talent and I get the information and I get the sources and people that give me reliable because some of the information we have to put out there now. For example, imagine say Janams they go there for Tuba Council, for instance, and they killed 3 Amber boys them for Bambili. If I'm not mistaken, Bambili then are under Tuba. Okay, wait now just for corner day, the gendarme where it there for military post for Tuba.
You know.
It is seen say they don't kill 3 Amber boys them for Bambili now from me. Now me and they tell you. Then now you go then now do your investigation. I can't find out. And the funny thing I say, me I never ever talk na empty mob. I the show plus die body because what the way countryman be do am in the beginning, the genius of countryman. Now say what countryman not be one person. That's the genius. The genius now say what my country people them. Now all we, you understand? And I why I never ever claim. I only claim say I lead. I be like the brain of the black legism. But then the whole body is still there. You still get the nose, the eyes, the ears, the eyes, and the nose, and the where they smell all things, see all things, hear all things, they did them on the ground. You understand? I get the fingers where they type share and all of those things them the day. I get the foot soldiers that the black lady they do all the work the way the foot you understand? The day. And they even fake accounts, the accounts they me and use them to them and create them. Because I tell you say Facebook ban me for all kind of level now. I get people the way they create account and just yes. You understand? So now a network where one person should don't just be a brain and then just do so people did and then other people they can't join you will know and why there were people the way they try for separate one now from countryman they don't fail because no me and first ever beg any man say when you do something we come out clean now people they can't join you no now you ever see some people don't talk say if you make I will not follow you guys say fantastic, no follow me. Goodbye, bye, go away.
Instead, if they know how many black legs away, they will even contact me. When they mean for go down, people know. Well, they overget very dull mentality. You know, so when I stay my phone, I talk bam.
They don't read messages, they're picking there, any kind of mission.
The truth is that they see me for boy, as my full land to bam, to back, they don't see me now. You know, say that very day. Code don't pass the 100. Yes, where did they notify them for Bush? But they don't say.
Now the power, now the power that we get and now say, the power we get and now say, you feel just go you for Boya, for go play your football like you go the other day so, but you disrupt Ambazonia terrorist plans. Just the fact that you land for Boya, you don't cause commotion. When you don't even know you, when you don't even know. Now the influence that way you get them now. Now the power that way you get them. Because as they see and say you did for Boya, they automatically say whether I come on mission or whether I get some intelligence or whether something, what are we going to do? If they plan for go do something now, it don't knock.
I said, "No, you don't go."
Now power that.
All them go sleep for bush.
They don't pass again.
All them.
They know say in know all their secrets.
That bad boy don't come.
Yes.
Because that bad
and if you know be there, so they will fear you so.
No one.
No, if you know be wipe them, make I mean they know say you be their enemy as they want me. You know say they behave like that. Yeah, choose your side. Person way one come from my side, come. If you know one come from my side, go you.
Two things. If you want drop, I go for any.
I'll help you.
For drop. I promise. I promise them one thing. I feel promise your security. Right? I promise that security with everything in me, right?
Yeah.
But I don't promise for you one because I don't have it.
Even if you get that now, you own.
Yes.
Even if one get it, only the credit or fake. No, tell me. Yes. Like how when I always talk now.
Yes.
When I always talk about how I no get. Yeah, maybe you don't get. Fine. Yes. Me, I get. But I am not giving. Yes. Like how you talk, create your own account.
What you think
talking is easy. No, I need to talk about it. Is easy.
Yes.
It is free. No, with the jokanano. Some of them they were the joker. They hear what we talk now and then go joker for our name for their back now.
Yeah.
Me they not do one. Me they don't joker our name for back. Joker for front camera. Like how would they talk so?
They say we like to use your face down.
I didn't use me my own. No,
yeah.
No, I mean they get independent.
No, that's one of the two ways people say show your face. People even they overdose it. Continue to do the accent. Do you know the reason why I show my face? Continue for day one. I continue this. You be telling them I don't show my face.
Time why I become for Didi accent about boy.
I never did. I never did.
Yes, but then again, ask Ibako Solomon. Ask the one the way they be there for day.
Ibako know you fine.
They don't see my face.
Ibako know you fine. Ibako with this guy will find you very well. You know too.
I go Didi ask that boy. Okay, Bamenda. Okay, for Bamenda that time we get coronavirus 2020. August the 28th.
28th of August.
Yes. Today not 28th of October. Yeah. Now 28th of August. Where we go Bamenda Didi Center. Yes, coronavirus be there around that time. We just wear small mask. That's it. Just like all man for that crowd be wear mask. I go for them go see Agwe Jewel. Oh, by the way, Agwe Jewel woman born girl picking the other day. Yeah. We digress. Yeah. I get to go buy some Pampers. I need to pass by Dove. Yeah. Buy some more than a Pampers. Give me back that 10,000. I'll go buy. Yeah. I go buy Pampers. I'll give my Pampers me now for jewelry.
Those are the things that I ask. I remember
I take my 2,000 on top.
That last time you tell me say, "Hey, don't you go live." Before I realize I did live. I even show my friend. I don't get me time.
Yes.
The reason why I say they be so angry because one, me I be the amber boy from bush. I carry gun.
You know their secrets.
They know my face. They know my name.
Mate, now
they know everything about
for the reason why I will display the amber terrorists that died body after they don't kill them. Now exactly the same reason where it will be necessary for you to show your face.
Because they mommy them for that community.
They know you.
They know my face.
Yes.
They
know the atrocities they don't commit and they know the message where we take and go for them. With your face, go talk to them. They will believe them.
And now when I put
now I'm by their medicine that.
And just my face, they see the face.
Yes.
Destroy. So no, boy
first of all, they don't tell, for example, the kind of lies they don't tell them for village about you. Yes. They will just pass you and pass for village. Those lies they just go so those lies they just expire. Yes. Then now they go start to think about new lies for Kantokan. So now somebody just debunk their lies when they go.
Do I say 8 give up one day for Bamuso? Put it in the high. Do I hope Bamuso don't surrender all?
Bam.
The kind I was saying.
They say peripheral game match. You know how many hit squads they don't send for your back? They don't say they will wipe you know. If to say they even get the money, now say they don't get money for pay because Amber, I will take 15 million. That water, no? I can put small thing in the water.
I don't think they say.
Amber, 15 million. I go wipe Clovis for a chance.
Now say one thing about we.
All thing for me now 15 million.
Yeah, when you be truthful,
you become their enemy.
You become your enemy. They say, hey, the petit frère be rude. You understand no?
Yes.
The message I say, waiting. The message I give pass now for Munyenge people, right?
Very fair. Mate, when from the very beginning, okay, you get like I talk. When you want to do activism, you pick a side.
A side.
Okay. From the very beginning, I remember people. They say, why continue to talk? It be very raw. It cosh, you know. It talk about even though I don't tone down on some kind of things and just obviously you know, but like the shit no white last. I will never I know Kevin, President Paul Biya can't tell me. Even, you know the President Paul Biya, they talk shit, no weblers. When I start tamo, you see that the power I show you, you can't.
Yeah.
The power, I'll show you again. The power I show you can't. One time, me and you with Tori, as soon as he see me, he say, "Hey, my countryman, shit no white blood." I say, "I want to die." I tell that pastor, I tell God name beg you, don't ever talk that thing again. I been talking because I'm activist, but you been a politician and diplomat.
You big man.
You big man and beg. I think we'll talk about your chance.
We will run. Who do they prepare for rob?
What service I put a poto? Yes.
Leave
am for we will rob am. Nonsense. So yes, so they as they see you there for Bamuso, they debunk their lies. Instantly.
I don't even talk. I don't even want to do the example. I don't even do my thing. They see them.
There you go. Now the same picking away they talk say when they give up they go kill them. That's one lie debunked straight. Two, the lie said no about body give up. Oh, Kawaya need to be na military, be na B. Oh, now but prison they day and then the one say they
don't get freedom.
They don't get freedom, but they go protest against Cameroon government. For street. They lock them, they there for sale. But if they I don't write all level. They write all level. They want for the pass. No, they talk saying now Paul Biya do for you. They write. They don't talk all kind of thing, no. Try. I'm bad and lies.
You know my center number. You know squad, right?
Of course I don't know, but now they pay the school fees.
Now you pay?
Yes.
But you know.
I know we know the center. Yes. Go for Google, go type am. It did. Yes. They say no, na mafia, they don't do this.
They don't understand. Tell some mama
yes.
He laughs so he say Clovis. So my sister don't like Clovis.
Yes.
They know find say I build black and I'm understand.
Yes.
Now
it's going to be the hider.
Yes. He said Clovis. I see some people talk say this. He said.
Hey, they know how hard you work.
Hard you.
Yes.
Even we look and say.
I know.
Yes.
For my life, no. For my life, I don't ever fail now. Only one exam. I'll be sit. It wasn't really an exam. It been an interview for get access to sort of like our own version for UK where they call and say concours. And I know we be successful for that concours. Okay. For my life, I don't always pass all my exams then. So for my friends, family, and everything else, even as they do this activism, people they automatically assume, say, countryman is extremely very smart. Okay. I get small sense, yes. Okay. But the truth now say, every single exam I don't ever write them, I work hard.
That is it.
I work hard. No matter because of just say it just normally it just get natural sense. So as for example, other people they come from school, they teach, they write notes. You know they writing notes. No, I did write notes past all other picking them. And when I get home, I did read the note past all other picking them. And then when exam time come, I always be top 3. And sometimes then most often I need to be at the first, but sometimes I be at first for my class. You understand? But I could be at top 3. One time I be at like number 7 for class. One time I been at number 5 for class. You understand? And I took that as a failure because I don't always see myself as because for our exam for school now, for my school I will go to, they will always call in at the top 3. Yeah. They come for front, they can't receive award. All other people they just give them their report card. Yeah. You didn't know number where you come. Yeah. Because picking will be plenty. So they go for class 1.
They call the first 3.
Yes.
Then they call the first 3 bottom.
No, for we they call now the first top. Top 3.
The first 3 bottom.
And then
they call it the
last cocoa. Yeah, it can all man.
And they put back a table now.
Yeah, all man climb on top.
He want the climb.
He climb on top, then they shame me. Yeah. They even celebrate crazy people. So no, for we know, they will call now first, second, and third. Yeah. So it be been for me, I've always wanted to be in that kind of picking way. No, not because I be want attention, because for me, I be want for make my papa and my mommy proud. Now, one of the reasons that I be work so hard because when I want come, I want to tell my reme say they call my name. Now all that they need for know because they know say I come first, second, or third. They call my name. Then now before they start finding out for which number. You understand? So I want for my mommy for no say I pass and they call my name. Because every time they call my name, they say class 3B. The first is the column. I come out, hey, and the Buga they go. You understand? No? Now so I wondered, because I know that day I go reach for house and my roommate will be happy. Now I wasn't doing it because my happiness will be now when I make my repe and my reme happy. So now what did I make me I study hard for school, go for secondary school and everything else I study hard. Even to university I study hard, I get it. No, not because even as when I want to see I talk about President Barack Obama, John McCain and all this things, I do research. I go for South, I pay my money, go for Robben Island, I do research and all this kind of thing. I study. They don't dash me. Sense me someone thinks that God don't just make it get his sense in. No, you still have to work hard. You have to work hard.
Yes. You get the people that way they just need, they say somebody just get information not verify because it just be naturally lazy, and just know.
Yes, yes.
Where you go, if you don't fabricate stuff,
and tell you go believe in.
You don't believe it.
Yes. Do your own research. Go find out. Read out. Yes.
That's
okay, Matthias, another one. Yeah, a few days ago, like last week or a couple of weeks ago, they will celebrate. This Amber fools them now. They talk today, so Nigerian court don't do it for Nnamdi Kanu or something like that. Say some court or whatever. So some fool can't begin post the thing for me. You know my reply for you? Say congratulations, Ambazona don't get the independence now. Or how Nnamdi Kanu it can't take concern Ambazona. That's one. Secondly, as they talk that nonsense about Nnamdi Kanu, can't reach today. It don't reach how long? It don't be now weeks now. Who's that Nnamdi Kanu day?
Now that's to make a post on Nigeria.
Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him. Yes. Yes. Capo Daniel.
He said their ideology,
yeah.
What they fight with, they're different from Ambazona because Ambazona they kill their own.
Yes.
They destroy themselves.
Not even that. You know what I'm saying? Today, so as me at the talk. Who's that Nnamdi Kanu day? Escape be free. In the prison. It is the Nigerian government will leave it just like that. Even if they need for break all the law. I tell you now how the United States of America. I don't tell you now about the Japanese internment camp, right? You Google. I'm talking about tell you now for Google Japanese internment camp.
Yeah.
The United States of America, it break its own laws. They don't even bother for go to the Senate for go make the process of amending the law for give them the right for do that. No, they outright just go about for breaking the laws of their own country, capturing United States citizens born and bred in the United States who have committed no crime, lock them up for 2 years for no crime. Yes, that was the United States of America. It is in Nigeria, no do the same. If they need to keep Nnamdi Kanu there without no charge, they will keep it. If need be, they will go change law for make it possible. They don't even need to change no law, just keep it there. When I go begin make noise.
It's a sovereign state.
Now sovereign state.
Yes.
When I do it, they say Donald Trump don't move.
After God for this.
After God, na state.
Na state.
Yes.
The
state na a God on its own.
People they feel because for any state, for any country, get the right to take life.
Yes.
And give life.
Maybe not give life, but they get the right to take.
For giving the life, they leave you, may you live happily.
No, I wouldn't. Give life would be like bringing life into the world.
Into the world.
Yeah, I would say for take life.
For take life.
Which way you need for talk and for make it actually be complete. So, now say they get the right for take life legally. Which means you kill some man openly, all man yes, execute it, and nothing happens. No man, case goes nowhere. Yes, that's what the state has the power to do.
The Cameroon government get the power if he hold you. If he comes so
execute you for daytime for square so case goes nowhere. Yes. Yes. The state get the powers to do that. If needs be, they change the law. Not that they make law. Now they make law for land now. If needs be, for America, I said they don't even bother to change the law. Yes. They just gather people, them lock them, no crime committed. Even when I go read about Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay prison still be open till today. Guantanamo Bay, now prison will be based in just corner Mexico, where the United States of America they catch people them all over the world, go lock them for no crime committed, because according to the American law, You are innocent until proven guilty. So, by the mere fact, say they never tried those people then, and they never find them guilty of any crime, they are innocent. Now, innocent people then, when Americans, one can't tell you about innocent civilians or whatever. They are innocent people. And the funniest thing I said, might tell you something, even for the American Constitution, the right time for they say, every person get the right for legal counsel. When means even if the state it catch you, it can no, they can't try you. The state will find you lawyer, payer. Now you will find a lawyer, but now the state will pay for represent you because you get the right for legal counsel. But not just that, every single person get the right to due process. What means you get the right for get trial. You understand? For stand trial, if any person accuse you of anything, even at the state they accuse you, you get the right for stand trial. No mean I say they will just accuse you and then now they lock you. But now this is how the United States is circumvent your own constitution. That prison, Guantanamo Bay, is not there on the United States territory. It didn't have Guantanamo, Mexico. You understand? And then now those people, the way they catch them, no be American citizens. So they talk now say they no fall under the American Constitution. So now they just violate international law. And no man no they talk about them. Guantanamo Bay prison, they open till today. It still get people the way they don't lock them up for about 20 years. No trial. For this same world where me and you with the brief store, where some idiot, the one can tell we about international law, international this and that, go up and down. Yes. If me in Nigeria no, I would do whatever needs to be done with Nnamdi Kanu, excuse yourself for daytime. Any person want to come attend and say, go and close Guantanamo Bay if you can't talk to me. It's crazy. Go tell me, explain to me about Guantanamo Bay, man, yeah. Talk to me about Guantanamo. Talk to me about the Japanese internment camp, man, yeah. Tell me. Climb down from that your high horse of moral high ground. You can't talk to me about what you would do. And the funny thing I said, we do one person. Guantanamo Bay when I get hundreds of innocent people and for the Japanese internment camp, they've been at thousands, hundreds of thousands of their own citizens. Then why? The only crime where they commit an activity, their papa or their grandpapa be being a Japanese. Themselves be born and bred in American citizen. It no matter. You get relative in a Japanese, now you're crime done. You go prison for a few years, and then come out. Even apology they don't give you. So person one can't tell me about Nnamdi Kanu rights. Nonsense. Clovis.
Okay, great.
It's always nice to see you again, even if we get to meet in these circumstances of Swiss dialogue. I don't know, we don't even get small Swiss cheese, but you get small Swiss bonbon.
Better bonbon.
Enjoy. We'll talk later now. Yes. That's it. Clovis, some person don't just ask me for your number. I don't send them in the UK. I talk so because maybe could send you some small credit. No, say 10% on my own. It's a thank you. Okay. It's a countryman. I beg, send me this small money number. It will get sense. See, now so you get your grace, you get your blessings. Some person can't begin talk to this so they pay 15 million, 30 million. If they pay the 30 million, I will take it. Like Chris Anu talk, I will take it.
I said, what? I dive on so. I said,
like Chris.
You talk waiting.
I will take it.
Someone else live good life.
Live on. If they pay the 30 million, you know, take her.
Why not?
People, with the surviving, like how some person see you, they appreciate the work that you do, and they decide to sponsor you for school. Like how I talk. other people that would just the pass we they see we. I forget myself, so I never turn off the live broadcast. I push the phone for there for way. It's not easy for reach that button. Okay, that's better.